Noise.
Is everyone's throats clear?
Do you remember how to intro?
Welcome to Good Trades. We talk and stuff.
Is this the real one?
You can restart.
Welcome to Good Trades, where everyone takes damage. I'm your host, Raffy.
And I'm Miguel. It's me.
Okay, it's been a while.
Alright,
It's been a while.
It's been a while, boys.
I forgot that.
What was I supposed to intro you?
Yeah.
It's me.
Miguel. Oh,
I'm going to run with that one from now on.
Okay.
let's do everyone to Sadulo.
Okay.
It's me, Miguel.
And it's me.
Oh, he already did it. So.
Okay, let's do it. Take two.
Oh, yeah.
Are we
do it.
okay?
Welcome to Good Trades.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Welcome to Good Trades, where
I should have said that. It's like,
No, you're ruining it.
How many takes are we gonna do?
We're
We
leaving
just
all
need
this
the
in.
one.
Okay.
Like that fidget spinner top we had
Yeah,
a while
dude,
ago.
yeah.
I am slamming on this table super hard.
Okay.
Okay.
Take three.
Rico,
Welcome to
don't,
Good
don't
Trades.
slam on the table.
Welcome to Good Trades, where we punch each other with stories and everyone takes damage. I am your host, Raffy Muscle. Insert clever nickname here. I forgot. I don't know how to do myself. In front of me is the Cybertronian Dream, Miguel Mendoza.
Whoa.
I am from the Robot Land. Hello. I am Migoy, one of the two Miguels present in this room
Very
to
good.
avoid further confusion.
Very comprehensive intro there.
Yeah, man.
And next to him is Fishmaster podcaster Emil Tarlao.
What's up, my man? I'm Emil in the morning at night. Also, Fishmaster in the morning.
Ooh, you have another title though
Dude.
coming up.
Oh.
what? Really?
Ooh. We'll wait for those business cards.
Damn it.
And it's Miguel.
Hello. It's me, Miguel.
I like how you messed that up too.
Tapos biglang ang lalim.
Dude, that was the third take. We were running pretty good.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Third time's a
That-
charm.
Probably just like
And he's editing this, so
Yeah.
And he'll put it on. He'll put it
who
on
has the
himself.
joke
like
now?
who knows? I'll just insert Raffy's original sample.
Yeah, like all of it. There's no cuts at all.
Yeah, just leave it all in. Leave it all in. So everyone can see how competent we are.
All right. Truly, our podcast experience shows.
Dude, yeah, we run all our own
That's one of
stuff.
that's what your friend said when he listened to the show.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he said that
Yeah.
since we all run our own shit,
Yeah.
like we sound like we know what we're doing.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
good
yeah.
compliment.
It's a good compliment.
I feel proud about that, actually.
No, actually that's not how he worded it, but that's how it felt.
He said like the podcast experience shows.
Yeah. There you go.
Roll the actual clip. Your podcast sound like shit.
Oh man.
Everything's on fire.
Oh dude.
All right, so what have you guys been doing? How was your few weeks that we...
I think
We haven't
the main
already.
thing we're all going to be talking about is APCC and
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering Arena.
Mostly
That's
ABCC and
mostly-
MTGA, yeah.
It's like our periods have synced up.
Synced once more.
This is the nerd version.
Yeah,
And yet
yeah,
we've
yeah.
never fought each other online in MTGA.
That's true, because there's no friends list.
Yeah.
right.
Not
But even
yet.
like as we search randos, we've never,
Yeah,
but-
I haven't encountered anyone.
My biggest fear is that since my gamer tag or my MTGA tag is so obviously me,
Yeah.
my biggest,
Just
my
your
biggest
name.
fear is my other friends would like fight me and destroy me.
Bump into you,
And
yeah.
like they'd never say a word. Tapos wala na, huli na sa kwentuhan.
Yeah.
Oh, but you're Raffy Graffiti, puta.
Actually, my name in MTGA is Eightman, so it's pretty obvious it's me
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
I guess it's,
It's
the
obvious
same
to
for me.
us.
Yeah, it's obvious to you guys. It's obvious
Yeah.
to anyone who knows the Eightman.
Yeah.
The
what it
8-man
stands for.
lore.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys' nicknames
No, mine
in
is
Magic?
just Asicon. It's my Twitch tag, my
Oh,
old
yeah.
gamer name.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, guys, if you know me, it's still cheesy chips.
Cheesy chimps.
How
The
much
Chazzy
cheese is
Chimps.
on?
The chazziest of chimps.
So it's safe to say that if we encounter each other randomly,
we'll know each other.
Yeah, we'll know.
Okay, that's good.
And
That's
And
good.
then
That's
we
good.
must destroy.
Okay, for anyone who has no idea what we're talking about,
Right.
MTGA is Magic the Gathering Arena, the new digital version, the best digital version of Magic to have come out ever.
Officially,
I'd say so.
it's not out yet.
Yeah,
it's
it's
in
not out
closed beta, sir.
And we all got the codes.
We got a bunch of codes.
and it's looking really good. Like I'm having a lot of fun with it,
Right.
even though there are lots of like areas of improvement that could be addressed.
Right, and
Like,
straight up bugs. We
Dude,
run into
straight
a few.
up bugs.
Dude, sometimes, like, when I lag, cards just stop showing up.
Oh no!
Like, when you mouse, when it happens to me, when you mouse over cards, they don't show up anymore. And I can't click and drag cards anymore.
Oh.
The only way I can play cards is by double clicking them.
Oh.
And like,
double click cards.
yeah, you can double click cards
from the hand.
Yes.
From the hand.
And
I didn't
and
know that.
the other thing that's super wrong with it is when stuff dies on the battlefield, it doesn't die.
Disappear?
It doesn't
Oh,
disappear.
shit.
It just stays on the
Oh,
battlefield. Yeah, it's the worst because like I have enough blockers. Wait a minute. Wait.
Is this
No,
when
I
the
don't.
board is like filled with
Yes,
crap?
the board is filled with crap, and I'm like,
I've noticed that this game isn't super light.
It's
Because
not
I've had
super
friends
optimized.
who can't run it at all.
yeah.
Oh,
And like
okay.
my old shitty laptop heats up like a motherfucker.
Yeah, there's
when I'm
that
playing
too.
it. Yeah.
But like you can still run like Overwatch and stuff.
yeah,
right?
totally.
To a certain
So
extent.
it's
But
heavier.
I've noticed that, especially when the boards start getting filled with a bunch of tokens and shit,
Yeah.
and like the game starts chugging.
It is.
Because I
does,
think
it
at
does.
every instance it reads the entire board,
Yeah.
and then like I haven't encountered stuff where where creatures don't disappear.
Yeah.
But I've had stuff where like say an indestructible creature dies
Yeah, that's
on normal hit.
really
Yeah, I've had that happen
Oh
twice.
fuck.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
You told me about this.
like the weird part for me is like me thinking I have enough blockers just because I looked away for a second and
Yeah.
apparently he board cleared me and I didn't know.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And it didn't
That's
register.
bad.
Like
They're still there.
no, the creatures are still there, and I'm like,
No, maybe visually,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
actually
But-
they're gone from the board.
but like when I try to assign blockers, I can't click them.
Fuck.
I'm like, what the?
The ghosts of their dead bodies were just there.
Yeah.
This isn't some Lord of the Rings ghost army shit. No.
I mean, like with all the problems MTGA has, though, like there's UI problems. Like,
Oh yeah,
like
stuff is very unclear.
No, it's not even UI problems. It's
UX.
UX problems.
UX experience.
user experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like readability, understandability.
There's not
Yeah.
enough words.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
like sometimes it's basically where the buttons are positioned and
Mhm.
the actual call to action
Yeah.
wordings
Yeah.
that were used.
Like you and me, Migs, we've fucked up like several times, like accidentally clicking activated abilities and not meaning to, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
I've had the problem where like I tap a land by mistake,
Yes, and then you
and
can
I only found out that you
Hopefully-
can cancel it.
yes,
Yes, you can see.
Z with the undo
Yeah.
But
button.
the game doesn't tell you that.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
tell you that.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's only when I looked up at the controls that there's an undo button. What does this do?
and there's a full control mode.
Can you
Yeah,
undo in
yeah,
real
yeah.
life? Like, no, I tapped the wrong one. Z.
And do you guys even know how the fucking timeout system works? Because I just learned.
No.
No.
No, it's bullshit because it stops a number of seconds if you proceed with your turn fast enough. I think it's like 45. It's
I had a
the
feeling.
It's the hourglass icon with the dots beside it.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah,
gives
yeah.
you extra time.
No, I just learned how exactly it works.
Okay.
And nowhere does it explain it.
It
Like,
doesn't.
yeah,
I think
like-
it shows up once somewhere and then never again.
it shows up randomly on the loading screens.
Oh.
Because of those little tips. That's
Yeah.
how I learned it.
Right.
Apparently, how the timeout system works, because you see those three little dots and an hourglass times blank.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the number of timeouts you have.
Right.
The
Yeah,
times
yeah.
blank. And the three little dots are what you have to build up in order to get a timeout.
get one.
And
Oh,
basically,
there's a super meter.
yeah. So in order to get those dots,
Yeah.
you need to finish a phase without the timer showing up.
Yeah, I had the
the
feeling
burning-
that
Yeah,
was
without
what is
the
it.
burning
Yeah.
showing up.
The burning fuse.
Once
showed
you
up.
build up 3,
Yeah.
you earn 1 timeout, which is equivalent to 45 extra seconds.
That's kind of that's kind of too
Okay.
forgiving.
No. What's
Yeah, I
think
BS
it's
about
fine.
no, what's BS about this is, when things are resolving on the stack,
yeah,
that considers
Yeah.
timeout for you,
exactly.
even if it's not your turn.
It's such bullshit.
Like
yeah.
Yeah.
fucking, let's say somebody ran like a Johnny's Pride mate who gets +1/+1 every instance they heal.
And he has to
Then he
resolve
attacked
all
with
of
like
that.
think of 20 tokens with lifelink.
Yeah.
So biglang 20 fucking images shows up,
Resolutions.
and you have
okay.
to click take action every single time, and it's not even your turn.
Yeah.
But it's burning out your meter.
Burning out your meter.
Parang timeout, you's like, I'm not doing anything. What is this?
Yeah.
Oh man.
They have to like fix some of the stuff that's happening in the timeout feature. But yeah,
Right.
like naturally for me, like having to build up the chance to have a timeout can be exploitable. Like for example,
Oh, hell yeah.
if you're some kind of guy who just like milks the clock and
Yeah.
always keeps two dots in stock.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
for example, you annoy your character,
Right.
your opponent,
Yeah.
by timing out, and then next turn, as in mabilis lang yung turn mo.
So
Like enough to have another timeout.
Basically-
so you run this shit all over again.
basically
Yeah.
life coaching it.
Yeah, life
Yeah,
coaching
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen what happens though when that meter burns out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just ends the turn.
It skips your entire turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ends it unless you have a timeout stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're on a shortened meter the next time it happens, right?
It burns faster.
Just like Hearthstone.
Man.
But I don't like how when you're waiting for a card effect to just activate and then show up, it's
Yeah.
still burning through your meter.
Yeah,
Parang,
yeah, yeah.
It's not my fault the game is fucking being slow about reading this ability.
Yeah, that's super
Why
true.
am I getting punished for this?
But like that discounted, like this is probably the best iteration of Magic the Gathering
Yeah.
on digital ever. I mean, like there's MTGO, but that's janky as fuck.
I've heard.
Yeah.
Right. It doesn't look pretty
Yeah.
either.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I can still appreciate MTGO's stack.
Right. I know people still prefer that at the moment.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
because they're
really?
waiting for Arena to fix up.
a lot of veterans prefer MTGO.
Yeah, and because
I mean, it's already there.
it has modern too.
Yeah, but I think as an accessibility point, as a starting off point, I
right.
think MTGA is the perfect way to get someone into
right.
Magic.
Oh, yeah.
Sure,
Because
for sure.
when you teach someone how to play Magic, you need a deck,
Yeah.
you need time, you need
Right.
to hang out.
Right.
But I think just going up to a friend and saying, yo, there's this free-to-play game,
It'll teach you.
download it, it has a tutorial,
Right.
and it'll teach you how to play Magic.
Yeah.
But
The tutorials, like,
It's cute.
It's
cute.
It's all right.
and it's thematic.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
like
You get to
it doesn't
beat
tell you
Nico
everything.
Bolas.
Yeah, dude, and he
whatever.
offers you a job afterwards. He's like, oh,
After
you beat
killing
me.
him.
Oh, you're pretty good,
You're
kid.
pretty good, kid. You know where to find me.
That's such a boldest thing to do.
What an
Yeah,
asshole.
what an asshole.
Like I've learned a few things as well playing MTGA because like trying to do it in real life and then reading the cards wrong kunyari, parang, oh, so that's how that phase activates.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I've been reminded that for example, I was fighting someone using a walking ballista. That thing that
I
can
hate that card.
that thing that can
yeah.
shoot its life at you as bullets.
Yeah.
And I tried to destroy it. So it was like a 6/6 walking ballista, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, murder.
Yeah, nope.
Yeah, it's like
You're taking six
yeah,
to the face,
unload
baby.
everything.
I was like, murder, and I'm like, and he, in response, I shoot you for 6, and I'm like, oh,
And he
right,
has to pick a
that could
target for
happen.
every single one.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And I'm
you
like,
have to sit and watch your things die
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
and waste the spell.
Yeah, but like I think as a learning tool, MTGA, since it's digital, it handles all the rules itself. I think it's a really good teaching tool.
Yeah, I learned a lot about. I understood the phases more.
Yeah.
like when stuff really happens. Like,
Damage step.
Damage
is like my
step is
favorite
important,
part.
yeah.
Because I think the thing a lot of Magic players forget is priority.
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah. Because
also they
who
sh-
has the priority?
Yeah.
They also do shortcuts on some of the phases.
Yeah.
So it kind of cheats in a way
Yeah.
when it comes to casuals or FNMs. But yeah, I think MTGA has the perfect presentation of showing you the proper phases
Right.
and how yung mga tipong di mo pwede gawin to sa
Yeah.
phase na to.
Right.
So stuff
It
like
actively prevents you from doing that.
It drains your mana in between phases.
Yeah,
Stuff
that's-
like that. Because some
works.
people forget that.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Especially when your board is crazy filled.
Yeah, because like I was fighting some guy and he tapped all of his mana. He casted a few spells.
Yeah.
Went to the fight step.
Oh, no.
Went to the second main phase and he's like, he just blanks out for a while. He's like, wait, what?
What am I doing?
Where's my mana? Oh man.
I love all the little things that they put in it to like as effects, like to be more appealing to the casual player.
yeah,
like
totally.
all the little 3D effects
Yeah,
and all the
when
little
you-
sound.
When you drop lands, they make different sound effects depending on the land.
Yeah.
Like the weird bubbly sounds when you play a swamp.
Right.
Right. Or like the tree growing wooden
Yeah,
sounds.
yeah, yeah.
when you drop
Or the
forest.
straight up like if it's like a god or
Yeah,
if it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
There's an array of beam
yeah.
Yeah.
emanating.
And like some of them even pop out of the card.
Yeah.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Like
style.
a 3D
Yeah.
image.
Yeah,
The
but-
scarab god goes like, oh,
That
I mean-
tiger that uses energy will just come out and roar at you.
Dude,
and
that's
run
the
away.
weirdest thing because like you're talking about the long tooth
the green one.
Long Tusk
I haven't
Cub.
seen that
Right,
before.
yeah.
And it's the weirdest because like usually the ones with animations are like the rare ones, the angels,
Yeah.
the
Right,
gods,
they
and then
call it.
there's like this cat cub has an animation for
He
it.
comes out, roars at you, disappears.
Yeah, it's like
Sick.
it's the weirdest thing. What's
Like, what are you?
It's probably a favorite. Of
yeah,
one
but
of
like
the
what's
devs.
their metric
That's
for
what I'm
choosing
guessing,
who
too.
gets animations?
I
Right?
guess
Oh,
what
yeah,
inspires them, man.
Yeah.
Raffy was saying that soldiers have this really epic. No,
Knights.
there's no 3D knights. No 3D models show up, but they make like this cross hatchet explosion of gold.
Yeah,
They do.
they're so biased.
Right, like yo, that's so sick. Then you look at the card; it's fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the
it's
3-1
a normal soldier, a knight
maybe it's
card.
I'm a nighty boy.
Maybe it's a way to kind of make the players feel good about their shitty card.
No, but it's
guess.
across all nights. Like they're very biased towards.
Yeah, I thought it was for a specific defender ability before. Then I noticed it like for regular
just
cards. Like,
knights.
it's just
Yeah.
knights.
Yeah.
Like all of them have this.
Oh, sagas are the coolest.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
sagas
fucking
with the
sagas.
scrolls.
Yeah, like a fucking scroll and the full artwork shows
Yeah.
up. Like,
and
so
it's the
cool.
actual artwork of the saga.
right.
That's
on-
really
on the
good.
scroll.
Oh, here's something I wanted to ask you guys.
Yeah.
Since it's the first time I've ever associated voices
No,
with the fucking Gatewatch.
yeah, yeah.
For anyone that doesn't know, the Gatewatch are like
The Avengers.
Power Rangers.
basically the Justice League of Magic.
Yeah.
Fucking Jace, Liliana, Chandra, all of the classics.
Yeah.
Now they have voices.
Yeah,
Chandra's so
Chandra's
hot.
voice. The
My God.
best.
Dude.
I wish they talked more, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Chandra like makes jokes about her hair being on fire
Yeah,
and shit
yeah,
like that. Yeah. I'm hot, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when you
she
pick
says
her.
that. She says that.
There's only two people that I don't
Don't like?
that.
Okay.
Okay.
Throw him under the bus, Samson. Do it.
One is Gideon.
Fuck you, Gideon.
Actually, Gideon has a really
Lame voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for leader of the Gatewatch, that sounds like
Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds really
Everyone
lame.
knows Jace is the real leader. Come on.
Yeah, dude. Put it there. Audible cue.
Audible
fist bump.
Audible fist bump.
But yeah, and the other one is surprisingly Teferi.
Teferi.
I
Yeah.
like the-
He has a weird accent, doesn't he?
I
Yeah,
always
he's really
arrive on
mad for some
time.
reason.
Yeah.
He's
he-
always on the hurry, but all I hear when I see Teferi is, let's cancel the apocalypse.
He sounds too heroic, right?
Yeah.
But he is,
But he's
I
the hero.
always arrive on
He's the
time.
hero of Teferi.
Yeah.
Of Teferi. Hero of Dominaria, right?
But
Of
he sounds like the
Jeferi.
Crimson Chin at some point. Like he's very over the top.
But he's
heroic.
a superhero, too.
Dude, I was especially happy with Ajani's voice because that's how I always imagined it in
Yeah,
my
Big
mind.
Lion Man.
Big Lion,
He sounds
bro.
Simba.
Yeah, dude. He's like, I got
yeah.
your back. It's like, he's so
And then when he
cool.
leaves, like, oh well.
Is that what he says? Is that
No,
what
he says something to the same.
Yeah, he
Oh,
says
yeah.
something to the same effect.
Like
Yeah.
if his planeswalker gets killed,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Whoa,
Yeah.
back to the drawing board," something like that.
Shit.
See you later, bro.
I haven't. I'll catch you at the gym, dog.
Like, it's not like, hey, I got killed. It's like, oh, I guess I'll go home
Yeah,
now.
dude.
I love the Planeswalker exit
Yeah,
spells.
because like technically, planeswalkers can't die.
Yeah, they just fuck off.
They just
bounce.
fuck off. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, my favor's done. See you.
And then you
There's
cast
too
them
much
again
trouble.
next turn.
It's like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yo, where's my boy Angreth at?
Oh, yeah,
that would be
great.
great.
Cool. That would be cool.
Imagine a Johnny with a pirate accent. That's
Oh, yeah. That would be it.
Angreth.
That would be Angra.
Have you used anger?
Yeah, I have both.
But they don't have any voiceovers yet?
They do,
Oh, they
but
do.
they're not an avatar that you
Yeah,
choose.
I mean, like, it would be
okay.
nice if you include more legendary avatars.
Yeah, or
yeah.
associate them with certain decks.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
that
like,
when you switch.
imagine having your profile as Vraska.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That would be great. And like, if I wish the emotes were custom too.
Yeah,
Right?
or at least have other options. Maybe
yeah.
like
Still thanks?
Dude,
Like,
no, there's something in Pokemon that I like. It says that you have a good deck,
yeah,
and like I want that in Magic because
Oh,
there's
dude.
some that are just
you
blowing
have a
my mind.
good deck.
Okay.
Show me
There
your
are some
deck.
really gross ones, but like fucking, there are some where I could never keep track of this physically, and like he's just going nuts.
man.
Like those fucking, we all hate the Aether
Oh,
Floats card,
God.
right?
Yeah.
But at some
don't.
point in one turn, he was like 79 floating colorless mana.
Oh.
I'm like, how the fuck? I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
How are you doing this?
I want a Gideon face emote.
Face.
It's not words, it's just Gideon's face.
It's just Gideon face. It's like
Just sad Gideon, sad Gideon face.
Man, because in Hearthstone, like you only have 6 emotes as well.
Yeah.
But
your hero.
depending on your hero, the hero will say something different.
Yeah.
So
there's none of that.
When you click an emote in MTGA right now, it just shows
the word. That's it.
There's no voice line yet.
Yeah.
So I hope they're recording them right now.
Because even if you, in the profile screen where you select your avatar,
Yeah, they have
when
some
you back
little
and forth,
barks.
they have similar,
They have barks there.
And you never hear those.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably in
For
the
sure,
works.
it's like in the works.
And they're just kind of like
Right.
tweaking it so that they don't sound too aggressive sometimes, or it won't be misconstrued. Because I remember in Hearthstone, it's a big point that the emotes can't be used to heckle someone or like cause toxic, toxic responses. So maybe they're fine tuning it.
That's actually what, because before in Hearthstone, there used to be a thank you emote.
Yeah.
But people were using it to be assholes.
Is it thank you or sorry?
There. Sorry. It's a sorry. They replaced it with thank you.
With thank you.
Right. Yeah.
More positive.
I think there was a video I saw saying that and how they turned a negative into a positive by just changing the wording.
Yeah.
I think that came up as an
I
example.
really
That's
hope they
nice.
have one option for you rock.
You rock. Oh no. Oh man.
MTGS.
Speaking of like Planeswalker voices though, I did not like I should have expected it, but I did not expect the Liana to sound
Old
no, she sounds like a fucking
temptress.
A rich lady.
like, yeah, she sounds like Cruella de Vil on crack.
Well, yeah, that's basically her.
That's what she looks like.
I mean that's
I
what
feel
she
like-
is.
yeah.
It's like, but like that wasn't the image in my head.
I imagined her with a
That was
younger voice too.
I'm actually surprised
younger,
that they're gonna go with like an older tone to Liliana.
Yeah.
That's
to
true.
reflect,
That's
so
true.
I
But she works
kind
for
of appreciate-
Bolas now.
Bolas.
She's old. Like
Yeah,
she's
she's old.
aging, and she just
Why isn't Bolus a avatar?
An
you
avatar.
could-
Yeah,
He has
Bolas
voice
would be a cool
lines.
avatar.
Yeah, I mean, he
Someone
is-
needs to be the villain.
Yeah, someone needs to be the arch enemy.
Yeah.
I
You can
also
play
find it like a small metagame to have your avatar be something that you're not playing.
Yeah.
Red, tapos biglang green. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tapos, tangin na Karn yan, tangin. Ayoko na.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
That's him.
Like, card tayo na blue. Concede.
Dude, it's so
Settings
scary.
I get countered once concede.
When you see Karn on like the versus screen,
Yeah.
I get so intimidated
Because
because
like,
fucking
user,
that card.
shit.
Yeah.
That card's
Even though
so
he has
strong.
no, tas mono green.
There have been a few,
Just the,
but for the most part, it's legit. Like
Oh,
fucking
man.
Karn.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I just opened the Karn. It's
they,
like
they nailed the voice for Karn. I
Karn's
feel like.
great.
I
Karn's great.
never thought that would be the voice, but yeah, that's what that was.
that's what a golem with sentience
Yeah.
would sound like.
It sounds so ominous and like
But
robotic.
still nice.
And still nice, yeah.
Oh man, I'm just really happy that we have like an outlet.
Super brown.
I'm just super. Man,
There's the art.
There it is.
Karn doing the Iron Giant.
Shitty S.
Oh man,
Okay.
Karn.
Yeah, you.
Karn the Iron Giant. You Urza. Yeah, that's really good. Oh,
Ultra Car.
Ultra Karn.
The new flavor for Mountain Dew.
Ultra Karn.
Hindi yung logo niya yung Aether Flux.
God.
I mean, technically Karn did that, but he turned evil, right?
What?
Did he
Did
die
he?
and come back?
Yeah, like he tried to save like Mirrodin, but it ended up turning into like new Phyrexia or something.
Yeah.
That's not how you save it.
Yeah. Oh man. But the biggest thing I'm happy about is like we finally have an outlet for like all our magic energy when we're not around each other.
Yeah.
Because like that's the worst part about Magic in my opinion. When you're alone and
can't
you want
play with anyone.
Yeah, you can't play.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
right.
goldfish, you can test out
Yeah.
your deck all you want, but you won't get the experience.
You won't fight against other decks. You'll just
Yeah.
fight with the ones you own.
It actually got to a point where Samson wanted to play with someone and I was available, but we were so far from each other. And I suggested over Skype. And like, he put the webcam over your desk and you just play remotely.
And then I followed up with an even worse version.
Which is?
Remember Yahoo Messenger?
Oh, God.
Remember there's a part where they added a draw mechanic?
Oh no!
Dude, I've played a full match of Yu-Gi-Oh! That way.
Oh, Jesus.
Like I brought out my deck and I would draw. Switching to defense position, erase. Draw sideways.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck me.
That's not bad. But yeah, like, because all of the older apps were so bad. Have you guys tried any of the older apps?
No.
Nope.
It's so bad. It's not magic. As in, it's streamlined magic to the point that it loses what make magic so good. What makes magic so good?
Huh? Interesting.
Yeah, Arena keeps all the bullshit infinites you can do.
Because,
as
like,
long as it's standard.
I think the best part about magic is like the phases, being able to respond.
Yes.
Right.
Like I think that's what makes magic. The ability to respond and like do bullshit.
Dude, as playing Hearthstone for the longest time, all I just wanted was to have instants again.
Exactly, because
To pop stuff on your end step, like that.
yeah.
People do that too in online.
Yeah,
And like, because in Hearthstone, like the closest thing you have to an instant is like a secret.
secret. Yeah,
And that's like triggered by your opponent doing something specific
yeah,
To you.
But that's it. There's no really destroy it at their turn. There's nothing like that.
And I think like they were having a problem translating that into something consumable. You know what I mean? Because MTGO has been around for a long time and it has all the tools. It does everything that MTGA does and better. But it's not friendly.
Visual. It looks like a work program.
Yeah,
dude,
it looks like a magic sim.
Dude, yeah,
right?
exactly.
It's not fun.
It's not user
It's
friendly.
not made for fun.
Yeah.
It's made for serious.
It's made for testing shit out.
Don't they have like they don't have any like boards, like custom play boards, like there's the Excellent stage. It's just a bland background, isn't it?
It's visual basic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
there's no like
squares.
Here we get to see like Orazka or like the Amonkhet like stage where there's the giant bolus horns.
Yeah, and with a little beetle that I keep trying to click.
We all try to tap it. Nothing happens.
Yeah, man. Like the older apps were so bad that like after I downloaded it, because there's like a story mode, like and there's like multiplayer mode, but not really. It's like pretty bad. It's like it was like a weird watered down version of Magic that wasn't really Magic, and you could only play with pre-made decks.
Then you can only modify them slightly.
Yeah, you could only modify them slightly.
Yeah.
There was like hardly
keep the
a collection.
balance.
Yeah, exactly. It was so bad. So I'm so happy that Magic finally has a proper app. I mean, they took so many notes from Hearthstone. It's obvious.
Yeah.
Right. And then when you guys said that, how would you translate instants to like that? And I said that Yu-Gi-Oh's been doing that for over 10 years.
They just ask you a bunch of times if you have mana
exactly
open.
the same.
Yeah.
Would you like to do something? They said no. Yes.
But one thing that is in MTGA is that if you don't have mana, they don't ask you.
Yeah,
like because you can't respond. In Yu-Gi-Oh, like since there's no like mana system, it just keeps
as long as you're
asking
able,
you.
it'll keep asking you.
Yeah.
But the nice thing about MTGA is you can add a stop to each of your phases, so you can still bluff.
Yeah.
Raffy was saying that he had no idea that you can do that.
Yeah.
No, I knew, but I didn't know that could be used.
Right. And I told him earlier today that I got that to work once.
Yeah.
Where I would put the stop on all of his phases, including his draw step.
And freak him out.
Freaked out. And like, when a player is reading your card, when you see a white border on it, and you see when they freak out because it starts highlighting so many cards.
Yeah.
So when he plays a big card, I'll read it and then also rummage through his cards. And then I'd see him stop before he plays another one, and like, it's working.
Oh, he's
and then other phases, I won't do anything. I won't stop anything. Bilang next stop ulit.
Oh, blue, the best color.
He could have swung at 12-12 at one point, but didn't.
I like it. I respect the hustle.
Scared of a seal away.
It only worked once. Never worked again. But it's there.
You made it happen, though.
What do you call it? Like the one time I bluffed someone out was I attacked with one of my creatures that was obviously gonna die if he blocked it. But I had one pump spell in my hand, so I wanted him to block it. So I clicked attack. I pressed attack, and then I immediately emoted "oops,"
Oh yeah.
and he
That
was
works
like,
too.
he confidently took the block. Then I was like, "Bam, pump, you're dead, not me."
Hustled.
Hustled, man.
I see some player like I've done that successfully twice.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work anymore. But you get those occasional new players.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
tell they're new because they like misplay.
Yeah.
Parang Llanowar Elves. He wants to block,
But
but wala pang
taps
block
for
step.
mana.
Yeah.
So he tapped it. It's naging mana.
Shit. You can't undo that.
Oh,
You
this
can't.
boy,
But-
he made a mistake.
Oh man. Like I have to play around with the full control system because I don't know what that does.
I don't know either.
Do you know what the full control system does?
No,
I don't know. I think if I were to wager a guess, it would be it takes away auto done. So you
Hopefully.
you done your phases, you done it.
That would be awesome.
But every time, I guess.
Yeah, because in the future, like if this turns into like an esport or like there'll be some televised pro matches, I want to see how they play.
That's right.
Because like I'm sure everyone will be on full control mode, tapping mana manually, doing
Yeah,
everything.
some people do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because
like,
like
the APM is like through
yeah,
the
dude.
Pero mouse lang.
Oh, dude. Because like that fucking auto tapping mana system is so convenient, but it screwed me over.
It's so
sometimes,
dumb.
Yeah, it screwed me over so many times. I'd be like, I will cast this, and then it uses up all my green mana.
Yeah.
By
And I'm like,
mistake.
oh, yo, I can't cast any of my green instants anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be able to, because since it knows what instants are.
Yeah, so it should check in your hand.
Yeah, like
Right.
there's a green instant in there, or like if you're playing a green spell, and like you need to save mana for a blue spell.
Yeah.
In your hand, they should keep the
Yeah.
blue mana available.
I mean,
Right.
if they're going to make a convenient system, at least they could do that.
Yeah.
But do you think it may be too hand-holdy? You think it's there?
I think it's because the algorithm to do that, to read your entire hand, might be a bit too much to do.
you
maybe.
could just check out mana symbols.
Right, but given all the cards available and then having to check, because like it has trouble reading the board already.
That's true. There's a lot of...
So I'd say having it do everything for you, it might be a good addition, but I think at the moment it might be a bigger thing that they need to program.
But man, I think one of the great things MTGA has done is because usually when you're fighting someone, you guys try to get straight to the point.
Yeah.
But the thing I've noticed with MTGA is people are a lot less aggressive in a sense that they let things build up.
Okay.
Because usually in like a normal game of Magic where you're face to face with the opponent, when the board starts to get out of control, you guys start attacking each other. Like in like a... Because when there's so many things to keep track of, sumasakit yung ulo ninyo, and you're like, de, just attack na lang,
Oh,
bahala
yeah,
na.
yeah, yeah.
right, you want
It's
to get
like,
through with it.
yeah, you want to get it over with. But
Got
in MTGA, since the computing is done for you,
Right.
Yeah.
things go so much faster, and you and like you can get into such ridiculous situations, like a whole mess of creatures
bunch
on
of
one side,
dudes.
a whole mess of creatures on one side. But
Arrows everywhere.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
but like that's one of the things I want them to fix, because like while you're blocking, the arrows turn into such a mess.
Yeah.
and they're the same color
Yeah,
too.
and
I've seen the
so I
screenshots.
cannot tell anymore what's blocking what. And
Right.
the problem is when you mouse over certain cards, the little pop up of the card shows up. I mean,
blocks everything else.
giant. It
Right.
blocks everything else, and I'm like, okay, where's my mouse? I can't.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I also recently discovered that if you're mousing over tokens, like the game, what the game does with the tokens is they stack the tokens up. Paminsan.
That's
Yeah,
my
they do.
So
number.
you can't even block some of the tokens behind.
Yeah, that's weird.
The-
You need to click the entire
need to
stack,
click
then
the
it will
entire stack.
separate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But that
back.
becomes a mess because what happens when you attack is they sometimes if it's the board is too filled, it will smush everything
Yes.
into a small
Oh, yeah.
square that you can't zoom into.
Yeah.
Oof.
So like, what am I blocking now?
Yeah.
And then as you're trying to decide what to block, your fucking timeout gets used.
There should be something like a block all function.
Just like attack all.
Yeah,
But-
except that
yeah, but that's the thing.
No.
You need
For
to
you.
assign blockers, and that's
And-
like a big part of the game.
I
And
mean,
like to auto assign would be like, ugh.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
man.
I wouldn't
It's
be
about-
looking
What I-
forward to
what
that.
I
don't
wouldn't
like-
trust it.
What I don't like is when they smush them together.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
see
yeah.
what you can't physically read what you're blocking sometimes.
Maybe there should be like what you're talking about. Like, maybe you could zoom into the mess.
Yeah,
Like,
that
maybe
should be
there's
an option.
some kind of function that maybe you scroll. You use your scroll.
you scroll
go
in and
into
out,
it. Yeah.
or make it so that they don't physically move,
yeah.
but the board expands.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What
that's
I
cool.
want is once you've assigned blockers, I want them to move to the left or the right side of
Yeah.
the screen.
Because it needs another way.
Yeah,
Right?
because they crisscross
Oh yeah.
Make
No,
it
'cause
neat
sometimes
for the
they do
board.
move to the left.
Yeah.
So there
Sometimes.
comes to a point where it's just a cross.
No, like what I'm talking about is like I want them to be in a separate area because
Yeah.
blockers and non-blockers become muddled. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like, with all those crisscrossing
arrows.
lines, I just
Right.
want I want to see which ones have blocked and have been blocked on the left, and I want to see everyone else on the right.
Right.
You know?
You know what? Actually, what I want is not to use arrows for blocking.
But what?
Like, yung sa attacks, okay lang arrows. But for blocking, it's
For
just
blocking.
like, tap it. Like, nakapatong lang yung card na yun.
But you want to see
For
which one's
icons.
blocking what, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe
But-
just put them touching
face
each
to
other.
face.
Touching each other,
Yeah.
like kissing.
Or, like, parang
Yeah.
patong na
Because
over.
there's some that stay in the back.
But in a fight,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's kissing, but in a fight.
No, I noticed then when you're attacking, there's a big yellow arrow.
Yeah.
And when you're blocking, it's like a big half circle.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
it's the same color.
It is
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
color.
yeah.
So
Other one
I was also telling Raffy before, like when we first started marking out about this game, is that in Yu-Gi-Oh when you attack, it's a red arrow with the sword that constantly goes forward. and forward
Oh,
to
like
show.
an FF12 kind
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah, like an
style.
F12 arrow, so you know where it's going.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
make the attacking arrows red with that, and make the blocking arrows maybe blue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Instead of
yeah,
making
yeah.
them both yellow.
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
weird,
thing.
man. It's weird.
Right?
Plus, have you noticed when you're blocked, they turn yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I did not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I did
the
not.
effect it goes above, but it's not as clear as like the attacking arrow. So parang it can still get really
Oh,
confusing.
another thing that I saw that is not explained to newcomers
Yeah.
is that you can attack planeswalkers.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't
you
tell
can
at
drag
all.
it.
They don't tell you
You
at
have to
all.
drag it.
If you attack all, they will just go to the player.
Because, like, when I experienced it, when my enemy had a planeswalker and I clicked, because usually, in order to attack, all you need to do is click a creature.
Yeah.
And it'll
Right.
go into attack position. The thing, when there's a planeswalker, when you click your creature,
An arrow
have to
shows
drag
up.
an
it.
arrow shows up and like, okay, what do I do? Because like I can imagine a new player going like, what makes this different?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Like
right.
until you see someone attack your planeswalker.
Your planeswalker. Yeah.
Oh,
That's what that
there you
does.
go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or when they don't know how, and like, I hope he doesn't know he can attack. Then you see the arrow and like, oh no, he knows.
He knows.
Oh no.
He knows how to attack my planeswalker.
Yeah, there's one instance that happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't like attack my Teferi at all.
Even though he was open.
Yeah.
Or something.
Ah,
Oh no, he just
So
didn't know.
It went on and on
Because they're so moved to the side too.
Yeah. Yun dun eh. Parang like there's no like
think
there's no
they're like a saga
indication
card.
even
Yeah.
to say that like select
Select target, yeah.
Target player or planeswalker. That'll also be a
You know
helpful
what's
hint.
also confusing? When
What?
you have cards that say attack any opponent, even
Yeah,
though it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
one-on-one, you
Yeah,
still have to
that's true.
physically target the face of your opponent's icon.
You think they have multiplayer in mind?
I hope so.
I really hope
But
they
how will
Probably.
that look like?
Yeah.
And it'd be so messy.
It's probably just
Yeah.
gonna zoom out the board a bit.
Yeah, because the only way
Or-
But the board has edges. That's the problem.
like the only way I can see it is like 2 on one side, 2 on the other side.
Yeah,
I'd
or
say,
Yeah.
like 4 players is fine.
Yeah.
or different boards altogether. Like
Yeah.
a more for a 3-player thing.
Oh.
Like maybe a triangular or whatever.
yeah,
it
like a
is.
fucking Chinese checkers style board.
But how will
Yeah,
you
something
see
like that.
everything
Yeah.
with given the limited size?
I
of
guess
the
you
board?
can zoom in and zoom out.
That would be
Oh,
nice
that's
if
interesting.
that happens. But right now, that doesn't exist.
yeah.
And right now, I'm not looking forward to that. Like,
Really?
I
That's
don't.
really messy.
Yeah, like multiplayer MTGA. I don't feel like I want
But
it.
there are cards that say attack all opponents,
Yeah.
like single opponents, and yun nga, because I'm rocking like kunyari pirates who have that option for the most part,
Yeah.
where you can choose a target player. But I'm like, I'm just fighting one guy, just target him.
Yeah, it's obviously
Please.
him.
Yeah,
And, like-
there's no one else here.
And suddenly, hey, it's me, Jeferi.
like for an example, Angrat's Fury, where
Yeah.
destroy target creature and choose an opponent to take 3.
Yeah.
I have to click the target creature that gets destroyed, and
Yeah.
then another arrow
Yeah,
to
yeah,
click
yeah.
the player. Like,
Yeah.
who else am I gonna pick? Fucking
Me?
So dumb.
Well, actually, like I could see some convoluted situation where you'd like to target yourself.
Yeah.
But
There's
you can't
might
do
be
that.
no, it says opponent.
Opponent eh.
Like you can't hit
Okay,
yourself.
Diba?
that's
Okay.
dumb then.
Diba?
If it's a target opponent,
If
that's
it says
dumb.
opponent or planeswalker, sure.
It should
Pero kung
default to a
player
boy.
lang.
Yeah.
And I think another
Right.
problem with multiplayer would be imagine the wait time.
Oh yeah.
Imagine
Yeah.
the wait time for your
Timeouts
turn.
for days.
Also, I've learned this year. A key component of multiplayer is politics.
Yes.
like talking and
Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't do that at all.
At the most, emotes.
Yeah, it'd be so
You emote.
bland.
Good game.
Good game.
Yeah.
Good game.
What does that mean? Oh, do you have a good card or are we giving up?
Oh man,
Shit.
it would be nice though.
A chat
Multiplayer?
function would also be nice.
Oh, and one of my favorite last things about MTGA
Yeah.
is the amount of formats they have.
Oh yeah.
Because in Hearthstone, all you have is like casual, ranked, and arena.
Bro.
Yeah, brawl like once a week,
Once a week.
like a cute fun mode.
Yeah.
But arena in Hearthstone is basically
The
draft.
draft.
Yeah, for MTG. But in MTGA, there's like quick draft, quick constructed, competitive constructed,
Right.
competitive draft.
Right.
There's that new thing called Brewer's Delight.
Yeah.
Which is like a thing that cycles.
And like it's just jank and like
man.
and like
Gives you rewards.
and like even the draft cycle between sets, right?
Yeah.
Because right now it's the M19 draft.
Yep.
And
It's Dominaria, isn't it?
oh right, Dominaria.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, M19 was last week.
Last week.
The thing I like about it is it hasn't some of these modes have entry fees, right?
Yeah.
Because there's free play where you can just like play anything you want, blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
Right.
But I really like that there's an entry fee, and this is the thing that made me so addicted to Hearthstone in the past because Arena had an entry fee there, and
Yeah.
the better you did, the more gold you earned. So
Yep.
let's say you have 4 wins. In MTGA, if you make 4 wins, you make back your entry fee and more.
Yeah.
And that's like the competitive thing that like I enjoy. Like I try to see like how often can I hit that 4 wins and make back my
Yeah.
entry fee and earn some stuff in the process too. But I think what I don't like though is how much have you guys tried Brewer's Delight?
I've tried it too much
A few.
because it's cheap.
Yes.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Shoot.
It gives you like a set. It's not a random pool.
Right.
That mode has one problem.
It does
Why?
have one problem.
You can
Throw
use,
him under the
You
bus,
can use your
Samson.
standard decks.
Well, yeah.
use anything.
Yeah.
You can use
You can
anything.
use
anything.
your meta deck.
So basically, I can just use my meta deck and win everything.
Yeah.
What, you
the
think-
only thing is you can't edit it on the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think like the downside there is you're using gold for like non-meta cards.
Yeah.
So I think that's the trade-off. But the real problem that I experienced was I played Brewer's Delight so much, right? I had like
You're winning the same sets over and over again.
yes,
Okay.
I won
Yeah.
like 6 times all the same set of Revel in Riches.
Yep, I've gotten that way too much.
It's like okay, so what happens to the duplicates?
Nope.
It's like
Not the wild card.
So my entry fee was nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
You just gave him 250.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah. So basically, I entered to make other people lose.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
You
also,
gatekeep.
but
Yeah.
at least when you're playing Brewers Delight, you're still doing your dailies.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that
yeah,
still
yeah.
counts.
That's good. That's good. I just wish that if they gave you a duplicate, it equaled to something.
Like a
Yeah.
wild card.
Yeah, no, because
Like a wild card or like even some shitty gold.
because I did some research, and apparently, since we all just got into MTGA now, apparently in the previous build before this wave of beta
This is
keys
like the
was given,
second closed beta. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. This is the second wave of keys for the closed beta. But in the first wave, there was something called the Vault.
The vault.
Yeah. In the upper right of your screen, there would be a little treasure chest, and for every duplicate you got, it would contribute to the vault.
All right.
And when you reach 100%, you get wildcards.
Like how many are we talking about?
Yeah.
Even just one? I'd take that.
like it would be a small percent when you get a duplicate, and like let's say if you get a duplicate mythic, it's a bigger percent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want
Okay.
to take that?
Like I have no idea why they got rid of that.
I think they have that in Spirit.
In spirit,
Yeah, because
yeah,
like
because with the number of packs you open for the
Yeah.
wildcards,
Maybe
right?
that's
Right.
the-
that, and if
You can also get them in packs mismo.
Yeah,
that,
that's
and
true.
if have you, in the packs, if you've noticed that sometimes you get like a random wild card,
Straight up wild
that
card.
means
got a duplicate
you
of
got
something.
you got 4 more than 4 of a thing,
Right.
of like an
But in
uncommon.
Brewers Delight, you get nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
weird.
That's
It's
the weird
super
part.
weird.
But I can also see why they did it because it might be a way to farm wildcards then.
Yeah.
Right.
If you just keep getting the same
But
thing.
like even there's 5 gold.
Gold
at
sana.
least. That would
Gold
have been
been
nice.
great.
Do draft packs like because when you enter a draft, you get 3 packs to draft.
Yeah.
Right?
And you cycle through them.
They
Yeah.
don't count towards your...
Really?
They don't.
They don't count
Oh,
towards your pack
shit.
They don't.
openings?
They don't.
Oh.
If you want to do
Even the cards
that,
you pick,
What?
even the cards you choose, Sana, for your you don't keep any of them.
No,
Oh, you keep them.
no, you
but
totally
Okay.
keep them. You totally keep
he's
them.
talking about the little counter at the top right of your screen that if you open a set number of packs, you get a wild card.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't count to that.
They don't count to that.
Okay, okay.
Because I guess they're not
Seems
your
fair.
packs.
I found that out
Yeah,
this morning.
Yeah, yeah. Really?
Yeah, I just found that out this morning. So like if you wanna farm the little thing, you're better off like using your money for,
Getting like
Getting
actual
actual
packs for
packs.
yourself.
or I don't know if it counts for your rewards. I think your rewards for the draft count, but not the first 3.
Not
Yeah,
the
yeah,
packs.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because in draft, you get an extra pack as a reward. If you win
If you
all
win.
of it, you get 2 packs, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Like I don't know how to feel about the wildcard system because I feel like it's so much more rewarding than what Hearthstone gives you with the dust.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's so restrictive with how often you get them.
Yeah.
You know? Because like in Hearthstone, I can dust up like a bunch of cards if I really want one card.
Yeah.
But in MTGA, I really have to wait for
Yeah,
a
you have to wait.
wild card.
Yeah.
Or you can be like someone we know and just buy gems. So much gems.
Oh
50
man.
packs easy.
What a mark.
Oh man. Good shit. Good
And he keeps justifying it by saying, "Oh, once the game comes out, they refund all your gems."
Do they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
do.
do.
Okay.
They do. They
That's,
do.
that's yeah.
I really
says
hope,
this every beta, though.
Reasonable.
no man. I really hope they
Mr.
release.
Founders Pack.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I really hope they release this on mobile soon.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's what I'm waiting
I think
for.
they're trying, given how you lift cards and shit. I think they're trying to, but I think they're trying to fix the PC one.
Yeah, because
because
PC
Yoan's
one's
got problems.
unoptimized as shit. Did you guys hear about what their location testing in New Zealand right now though?
What?
Huh.
Yeah.
You told me
What?
about this.
Yeah. I told you about this before. In New Zealand, they're currently location testing, so it's only available there. They're putting codes in packs.
Codes.
Oh, that's where you said. Okay,
Yeah.
I've heard
What
you
does that
mention
mean?
this.
No, because if
like in Pokemon.
yeah, like in Pokemon.
Yeah.
When you buy a pack, you get a code equivalent for that pack in the online game.
Yeah.
And you notice that there's a like a codes
Yes.
redeem codes button in the beta.
If you go to the store in the lower right, there's a mysterious button that says redeem code, and to
Yeah.
us that means nothing.
Right.
But the people in New Zealand, if you buy a pack, you can enter a code
To get that pack.
to get that pack.
Or is it just one card?
I don't know how they're doing it because
I hope it's a different pack, but still a pack nonetheless.
like, what do you guys think it might be? Because if you buy a physical pack, you get a code, you enter it in. What's the MTGA equivalent? Is it another pack, a wild card? What is it?
Well, it can't
probably
be
a pack.
older packs because older packs don't have codes.
Yeah, of
and I
course.
don't think they can do that.
Yeah,
it's
that's
too late
true.
to do that at the moment.
probably like a specific pack. Like if, for example, if you buy a Core 2019 pack,
You get a Core-
Right,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't do that for like Kaladesh or
of course,
Amonkhet.
of course.
Oh man.
So
I mean, it could be a random pack
That's
at the moment.
that's like such
because
a
it's new.
cool thing though in my head, like buying a physical pack.
From a digital, earning it from a digital.
Yeah, so you
yeah,
get like the value of both, more or less.
Yeah.
right?
It's transitioning
Even
into
though-
our real life.
Yeah,
I
dude.
mean, even though if they have different cards inside of it, I'll be okay with it.
I'll be
yeah.
okay with it too.
It's like I was telling you now why I fell hard into Pokemon real fast. It's because they have this system.
Exactly.
If you get a pack, you get the code of that pack, not the value, like not the cards inside,
Yeah.
but at least the pack. So you might get something better also.
Dude, my friend's girlfriend camps out in front of nerd stores and like
Fiance, not girlfriend.
right,
anymore.
right, fiance. My friend's fiance, she just hangs out in front of like nerd card shops.
Yeah.
And whenever she sees people buying Pokemon cards,
Yeah?
she'll like ambush them.
What?
No, she'll ambush them and say like, "Yo, I see you just opened the pack.
Huh?
Do you mind if I buy the code off you?"
Boss.
Yeah, that's what she
Those kind
does
of
because she's not interested in the physical cards, but she's
Yeah.
interested in the codes because she's invested in the video game.
So, my question is, how many times has this person been arrested?
no.
It seems...
No, she doesn't ambush them like beat them up.
That's
No.
what I
but-
imagine. Like, give me your codes, and like the children because
Give
of
me your
Pokemon.
bell.
No, like she give her the belt. like she totally offers them money for it. It's like, yo,
but-
I will pay you for your code.
Card
Still
shops
weird.
also in the States, they sell the online codes for like 35 cents to $1.
Oh, okay.
So there is value in them.
Oh man.
And you can tell if there's a rarity because the codes have print patterns on them.
Yeah.
I think
So-
that's it for MTGA.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
No,
It's really just taken over our lives, hasn't
Yeah,
it? Like even to a point that when we play real life Magic, it's bleeded over
but I'm
into
like, yo, I have this deck online. I wish I had it in real life.
Dude,
Yeah, or
a while ago we were getting confused when we were talking about what
As
cards
to
we
what
own.
cards we
Yeah.
have.
It's like, yo, I have that deck.
Yeah.
And it's
Really?
like, really? It's like, no.
No,
Play online now?
MTGA.
Or like when
And
I see a card, I need to claim that online.
Oh, yeah.
Or-
That'd be so good
At
for
least
that.
you have the presence of mind to say like, you need to claim that online. I'm like, oh shit, that's the card I need. I'm about to pull out my wallet, and it's like, no wait, no.
That's my
And that's-
MTGA deck.
on the online. I need it on the online.
Oh, no.
And like the photo you posted.
Yeah, the photo I posted of like the 3 flying birds.
Oh my God.
Like we got the 3 flying birds and we propped it up on a dice so the card looks like it's flying, just like an MTGA.
Yeah, to show that it's flying.
Yeah. That's cool.
And like when we concede, it's like we make the sound.
We make the explosion.
Oh man, it's a good game, guys. Try
It's a
it.
good game.
It's really
Try
nice,
it.
yeah.
If you can find a beta code out there,
There's a lot.
Yeah,
100% recommend.
jump on it.
Jump on it, man.
I was telling Raffy, like, this has become the new lifestyle game for me.
Yeah. Me too.
Because, like, yesterday,
Same.
came straight from work. Then, like, before I went to bed, it's like 6 p.m.
Oh,
I've
okay.
almost been awake for 24 hours.
Holy shit.
Fucking MTGA.
Like, I was playing MTGA while watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I looked outside. Na hapon na.
Dude, like whenever I have free time, now I'm just like, okay, I can watch YouTube videos on the side while I
Right.
play MTGA.
It's perfect
Yup.
for, like,
Yeah, it's perfect for that.
Yeah.
I'm catching up on my shitty best friends Let's Play.
I haven't caught
Hello,
up.
LA Noir.
What's your verdict on MTGA, Migs?
It's a really good tool to test play your jank decks. Or
Actually,
yeah.
it's perfect for that.
It's perfect
that's
for
basically
jank
what
decks.
I'm using it for. So
It's also a great way to learn how cards work properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like thanks to MTGA, I'm kind of convinced now that I need to get Kumena, the Tyrant of Orzhaka.
yeah.
Oh,
It's-
that
I-
merfolk.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I saw that card in action. It was really kind of it can like it's gonna explode like really fast if
Yeah.
you're not gonna be careful about it.
There's I don't know if it's a planeswalker or a card, but the ability was it'll exile your deck, like your opponent's deck, until they run into an instant or sorcery, and then they have to cast it. So when you see it happening, and my deck is like about 80% creatures, and
Oh,
see,
no.
like all of it just go away. Like what is going on? And then after he casts it, the exile cards go to the bottom of the deck. So I'm like,
Oh,
"Alright."
thank God.
But I was seeing like 40 cards disappear. What's happening?
Dude,
Make
like
it stop!
I've lost against a mill deck twice now.
Oh no!
Twice.
I've never seen that.
I've never encountered that before.
Both times they had like psychic corrosion.
Of course.
Oh no!
Yeah. Now, whenever they draw a card,
You
milled for
discard
two.
two.
you discard 2 from your deck.
Right.
And it's like he just like whips out the draw 7 cards, draw
Oh.
blind cards.
Jesus Christ.
And
that
then
hurts.
and then the second time he had this creature. I forgot its name.
Seafloor Oracle.
I'm not sure.
It's a merfolk that if you attack the player, you can
You
draw a
draw a
card.
card.
No.
Okay,
It was
but-
something more terrifying.
Oh Jesus!
It was a black creature
Uh-oh.
that when it hit me, it exiled half my library.
What?
I have no idea what
Christ.
card that was.
Shit.
That sounds worse than the fish.
No, the fish is first because
No, fish is discard.
no, if the fish attacks,
Yeah.
not
Discard
damage,
half
not
your-
damage.
not deals
Yeah.
damage. That's
Yeah.
more terrifying. Because you
Right,
just
but
tapped it.
This is exile.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Like you can make
it's fucking
You
crazy.
can make shit flying or unblockable.
I mean, Emil doesn't like make reanimator deck, so that's fine. Actually, in standard.
Dude, like, I didn't even, because usually when people play a creature, it's like, I don't really read it because, like, I know what most creatures do and shit like
Yeah.
that. And, like,
Humble brag, bro.
yeah, and, like, he just, and, like, he casts it, and I'm like, oh, that's just a, that's
I'll
just
read
a,
it later.
Yeah, I'll
right?
read it later.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
just a
that's true,
2-2.
that's true.
That's just 2-2. And, like, I'm busy setting my shit up, and then he swings with it. and my deck blows up, and I'm like,
What was that? He sees your white icon freaking out. He's reading my deck.
What happened?
Man, there's this other black sorcery in Hour of Devastation.
Yeah.
Where there's this like lose X amount of life depending on like the number of swamps you have.
Oh shit!
I forgot that card name, but basically what happened in one game is that my enemy, like my opponent, has 4 Cabal strongholds in play, and basically I took 32.
Holy shit!
On the chin from the swamps.
Yeah, it's really good. That's a really good flavor.
MTGA is a good game. Try it.
Hell yeah! All right,
Super fun. We need to take a break.
Yeah, sure.
Like a new.
Let's go back to let's come back later to some other non-MTGA related
like Magic
stuff.
the Gathering.
Like actual real life.
MTGA PCC.
I got a gym story I want to tell after this. Okay.
Back, baby.
I miss the gym mystery.
Is there more to entertainment than 500-channel TV and zillion-dollar movies? Turning the sound up and your mind off? Is there still a place where fun involves thinking, imagining, doing? Some of us think so, and we find it in a game. Magic the Gathering. All you need to play is a brain, a deck, and a friend.
Raffy, it's on you.
I thought Donna woke up to like those frozen memes. Dude,
She woke up to silence.
He's here.
He's here?
What?
He's not. He's fine.
Good morning, Donna. Oh.
She's going crazy, guys.
Oh. Raffy, on you.
Hey, we're back to Good Trades. Second part. We talked a lot about Magic the Gathering, and there's a thing that you'll never see on the audio podcast that just got me real hard.
You got.
I got.
Got him.
Yeah, so how about your weeks, guys? Anything else that happened?
I think the most common thing among us is the APCC weekend that just happened. AsiaPop Comic Con. What's up, guys?
What happened?
Biggest pop culture convention in the country.
Yeah.
One of the biggest.
Honestly, guys, I gotta tell you.
All right, lay it down.
I like last year's more than this one.
Really?
You're not alone in that.
Man.
Yeah, actually,
yeah.
I had another friend say that like I'm missing PWR. They will be there next year. Confirmed.
That's good. I feel like I heard that why they were missing was because it's been a few weeks since their last event, so they're not all
They're
there.
not 100%.
They usually do one every month, so they've done one for this month already.
That's something that kind of bothered me, and the people are too spread out, and they're not congregating at the center of the ring. It should be.
Like what I was surprised by was because we were there all 3 days, right?
Yeah.
And
I was there for only 2 days.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But like I was fully expecting like when I arrived there on Friday and I was like, oh yo, the crowd's just kind of thin, kind of chill.
But that's Friday, right?
Busy, but that's Friday. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then like come Saturday, I thought there would be like a big crowd. No, it was the exact same.
Yeah.
Like,
it was really spacious.
Exact same density as Friday. What surprised me was that the Sunday crowd was like much larger. Than
there we go. Like the magic is back.
Raffy was also saying that parang APCC caught him off guard, and that kind of happened to like all of us to some degree.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's also what happened to most of the con goers. Either time constraint, no money, a mixture of both. Like even the cosplayers there were like, parang shit, next week nah.
And the weather.
That one too.
The weather's crazy.
The weather was crazy.
Yeah.
Like I was impressed by the amount of fucking cells at work cosplayers. It's like
there's
they put up real fast.
Yeah.
That was the hit thing for this year.
Everyone, like all the children were platelets.
And there was a Deadpool cosplayer that was a red blood cell.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed him. I heard about him.
Yeah.
The bloody white blood cell.
There are a bunch of weird, quirky cosplays that I've seen, like Thorkachu.
Yeah.
Like the Thor Pikachu.
You're right.
Became regular Thor a few moments later.
I think my favorite one was, I think it's Mika who's cosplaying as that Dentata ballerina.
Yeah,
that was sick.
It was really freaky.
What's that movie?
Girls-
Going with Thor.
No. Yeah,
that's
Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, the woods. The ballerina with the fucked up face.
With the
Yeah.
teeth face. Yeah.
Ballerina Dentata.
Yeah.
I was in the media booth when
The makeup
when
was
they were
being put
putting
on. Yeah.
that on and like, whoa,
And the one
that's
putting
legit.
the one putting on the makeup was the guy who played Pennywise the clown.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that
he's Pennywise, fucking amazing.
dude, that Pennywise was great because
Yeah, I really think he was the one they hired for last year when they were promoting the movie.
really, okay.
I remember him.
No, dude, that guy's cool because he was taking pictures with like random people on the con floor
And he
like
was scaring children.
yeah, dude, he was scaring people left and right because he
He's
like
doing it so well.
he would
was
pose
really good.
with you for a picture,
Yeah.
and
Then
then
he'd scare you.
He'd laugh randomly,
Yeah.
and like freak you out
Yeah.
when the picture's about to get taken.
Yeah.
And like, what's super funny to me is that I'm not sure if like they're his agent, they're his manager or something. Because
Yeah.
I know he's like a real talent, right?
Yeah.
Like while they're taking pictures, his like manager or something is handing out his calling cards.
Oh, cool.
But like, I look at the calling card and it's
Like-
this handsome model man.
Oh yeah, dude.
And I'm like, that's Pennywise? Yo, you're handsome.
I think he was Clark Kent the day before.
Really?
Or something. He put out a video of this.
Cool.
Is this the tall boy?
Tangin ng guwapo. What the fuck?
Is he the tall boy?
Yeah, told you.
Oh,
no.
that's him.
That's him.
He's pretty hot.
Pretty much.
Like, Sorry,
Just to be clear, we're all straight here.
my
but-
ring was burning. My wedding ring was burning for a second. I wonder what. Yeah, but I love that guy. Like I even noticed, I even witnessed an incident where he was taking pictures, and the one he was taking pictures with was legit scared of clowns.
Really?
Like, she was shivering like beside him.
Oh, no.
And like he'd do the laugh, like a really tame version of the laugh. He'd do that, like she'd run off, and they couldn't take the picture, and like she swapped with her friend, and like you do it, and like I'll take your
man.
picture. So when she was taking the picture, Pennywise goes after her at the camera. She runs away.
Oh no!
She was so scared.
It's a
He was
strong
super
cosplay.
There was a part of the video that he uploaded was, you remember the big Thanos cosplayer?
Yes.
Who was walking around with his daughter dressed up as Gamora.
Oh yeah.
That was
He
great.
lifted Gamora, and Gamora was like trying to stretch away from his face.
Oh, that's really, really cute. I think one of the cosplay highlights that I didn't really get to see,
Yeah.
because I only ever saw the back of him,
Yeah.
was Jace.
Oh, I saw Jace.
I didn't saw
Dude,
Jace.
I only saw Jace from behind.
Yeah.
And
man.
me and
That's
Jason.
all you need, bro.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Just look at his strong back as he walks away.
like me and my friend. I think I was with Jason at the time. And like
the other Jace.
Yeah, the other Jason, the other Jace. And like we saw Jace the Mind Sculptor from behind, and we start marking out, right? It's Jace. What do we say? What do we say?
What do we say?
Wipe my mind.
Do me next.
And like,
Oh my
the
God.
1 week thing we could say is like, Jace, I'm a fan of your work.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah,
fucking
like
Mark.
I shouted that, but he I don't think he heard me.
What a mark.
Because who's a fan of Jay?
I mean, you could have said lightning bolt. You'd react.
Oh no! In response.
Oh man, I would love a picture with Jace and like you're doing this, like clutching your head, like your mind's being sculpted.
recollection.
But surprisingly, a lot of Magic the Gathering cosplayers.
Yeah,
I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, that's the weird thing because I only saw Jace. You guys said there were Lilianas.
There were different Lilianas.
Two Lilianas.
At least two.
I didn't saw the second Liliana. I saw the first Liliana during Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, the one on Sunday was different.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't saw that one.
I saw Roku, the cosplayer Roku Sane. I forgot the last name. She did Liliana the Saturday. Sunday was a tinier.
Yeah, skinnier one.
Yeah. And
Liliana.
Small Liliana.
what's
She was hanging out with Shira half the time.
and
Oh,
and
nice.
I can tell that lady was a big old magic mark as well. Because when I asked to take her picture, she was like holding a bunch of magic cards. unsleeved. And he was like, she was putting it in her bag first and putting it down. It's like, got him.
Got him. Magic mark.
What a
Puro
mark.
bulk lang yun, okay?
Common.
I'd like to put together like a cosplay group of Magic the Gathering. We should
Dude,
y'all should do it too.
you could do a great Garuk.
I'd love to be a group.
You'd be a fucking great
I'm
Garuk.
on Jeferi. Yung kapatid ni Teferi.
Jeferi's less popular.
Yeah.
That makes for great audio.
To explain it to our listeners, a while ago while we were like shopping for magic cards, we saw this one card that kind of looked like Teferi, but he looked like a less popular version of Teferi. And like we just started calling him Jeferi. Teferi's less popular brother.
It's always about the fairy.
Never about Jeferi.
He has this genie with him. Jeferi, it's our man.
We need the mana, Yago.
The lamp. What is it?
Joyra, there can be 2 heroes of Dominaria. 2.
Joyra, please, why can I be the better like captain?
But Joyra, give me the money.
Let me be the captain.
Joyce is like his wife.
Oh no.
Jeferi's just on a lazy boy the whole day. Like in the weather.
He's in the lounge. That's all he does. Fucking
get a job, Jeferi?
He doesn't know how to read. That's why he can't cast spells.
It was the best of times.
It was the worst of
Oh
times.
man, that sounds in theme because it's the Ferris a time wizard.
Dude, the fairy is a
Can we
time.
make that fan art where it's
It's just Oscar in the
Oscar
fairy
with
costume.
Oh
Oath
man.
of Oscar.
Oath of Oscar.
Jeferi Kakoshka.
Jeferi Kakashka.
Oh man, this is funny to someone.
Dude,
Yeah.
someone out there gets us.
And if you're that someone, my man.
My man. My man.
Oh, so bad.
So bad.
So, what's the best thing? What's the greatest thing you like about APCC?
I actually really like the cosplay game that the people brought.
Oh, I wasn't able to watch that.
What
no,
is
no,
this?
no.
What
like
was that?
No, it's not a physical game. It's just that
Oh,
what the
I got it.
Condors brought.
Oh,
I get it.
The game.
There was
Yeah,
so
the
much
game,
like variety in the
baby.
cosplay. There was so much creativity. Like even it's like there were some like people who were cosplaying just the straight up character.
Yeah.
But then you saw people who got creative with it.
Yeah.
Like yung weeb Deadpool. Then he had the
Oh, yeah.
samurai
Yeah.
straw hat and then the
Yeah.
jacket.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually friends with that guy.
Really?
Yeah.
He was doing like a bunch of goofy stuff with other cosplayers.
It wasn't Weeb Deadpool, it was Choji Deadpool.
Choji?
It's like, who wanted this? It's cool to me,
what?
damn it! Naruto.
Really?
The Naruto with
Choji?
the Choji with the armor plating.
Yeah.
No.
The
There was a
older-
casual one.
Okay,
Like he had
sorry.
the straw samurai hat and then yung like the jacket like this.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Haori.
Yeah, he had that.
Okay.
But okay,
I did see that one with the armor too.
yeah, that's the.
And
that's the
there was
thing.
also just a regular Choji walking around.
I bet he was like, yeah, this is for someone. Deadpool Choji, someone
I'll allow
wanted
it.
it.
Oh.
Just like our Jeferi joke.
Exactly.
I'm super on there with you that the cosplayer game was so like
so good.
it's so good because
Yeah.
like while we were walking around, me and Donna were like talking about like because like for anyone like we used to be cosplayers, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like we haven't cosplayed in a long time, but like we were just staring at the cosplayers and we were like really happy at how advanced the game has become now.
yeah,
Like, back in the day,
tech.
like shit would be jank. Like the jankest
As
of the
you do,
cosplays.
because
Yeah.
you're usually poor high school
Dude,
students.
yeah, exactly. So like back in the day, like you'd have the jankest of cosplays, and
Yeah.
like we're just looking at the crowd right now, and like there are almost no
They're
jank
really good.
cosplays.
Yeah.
They're really
They're
good.
It's like the information has been disseminated to the point that everyone knows how to cosplay
The
properly.
YouTube era,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, the
All
YouTube
those
era.
DIY
Also, there's
videos.
straight up, you can ask people to make stuff for you now.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And like
Something.
70-80% is Jella Grace and stuff.
Like, there's a lot.
Yes,
Like half of
there's
the stuff he was
yeah.
posting, I saw them all there.
Yeah. I saw the Iron Fist. The
Doom Fist.
Sorry, the
Suit
Doom
Fist.
Fist. Yeah.
I think, man,
It's
that
great.
Doom
I saw the
Fist
Dark
is really
Shadow,
funny
too.
Because
Yeah.
when I saw that business guy Doom Fist, Emil was there with me, and we can all we can say is, dude, that Doomfist looks like Mr. Worldwide.
Hell yeah! He really does. He really does.
He's basically Pitbull.
Doomfist Worldwide.
It's funny.
Piston Worldwide.
But yeah, when it comes to the cosplay game, I think my favorite cosplay that I saw during the weekend was this family of Star Wars fans who dressed up as Leia. Like this CNN reporter, I forgot her name.
Yeah, I forgot her name.
She was
too.
dressed up as General Leia Organa.
Old Leia.
I didn't see this.
And then her husband is Han Solo with a lightsaber hilt.
Oh god,
It's really
no!
good. And their daughter was Rey. So
That's cute.
Oh, that's super cute.
Super
Yeah.
cute. I saw that.
Oh, is this the Dulce family? Was
I
it?
think so.
There's a cosplaying family by the name of Dulce.
Oh.
They do Ghostbusters one time.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that before.
Okay.
Yeah.
That might be
That was them last year.
It might be.
There was a group of 4, and they were dressed as androids from Detroit,
Oh yeah.
and they even had the LED
we saw
indicators
that.
on their heads.
Dude,
I didn't see that.
They're so good.
in the artist alleys, did you guys see like 2 separate booths?
Dude.
2 separate booths had shrines to Connor.
I am really
Whoa,
surprised
what?
Yeah.
how well received
Wow.
No,
Detroit is in.
Connor's a good boy.
It's like Connor is the best part, and I
Yeah.
totally
Best boy.
understand.
I understand
that people
also.
had like it was the cutest thing. They were like there was a picture of Connor. There were lights around it. Like they were offering.
Wow.
There are offers,
Yeah.
like,
It's like
mga
Hey
piso-piso
Arnold's.
or
Yeah, they're
It's like Hey Arnold's, like Helga's closet.
Yeah, exactly.
Them's my peeps. Them's my peeps.
Yeah, and like the funny part is, it's like I saw one and Migs saw one, and he's like, "Did you see the fucking Connor shrine?" And he's like, "Yeah." And like, we passed by on the artist alley, and he's like, "Oh, here's the Connor shrine I was talking about," and I'm like, "That's not the one I saw." It's like, there's 2 Connor shrines in this convention. It's kind of crazy.
My peeps.
Well, Detroit is a good experience. Still don't like Cage though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine. It's a good like consumable game.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Like the more you play it, it still has that problem where writing gets worse the more you play it.
But female characters
Again.
are exclusively developed through trauma.
I like how the cosplayers were specifically like for the most part beaten up androids. Like it's not main characters except for I think just Kara.
Yeah.
But the other one was like, the dead prostitute one that
Yeah.
you chase, and then let's say there were 4 memorable androids that are not main characters except for Kara.
But they all had like blue blood coming out of their mouth.
half of them did.
Yeah.
But they all had the LED lights on
It's
the
great.
side. It was
It's
pretty
super
cool.
great. Like I love because it's simple to cosplay yet like really like
I think
thematic
there was
and
another one who was Kara and the child, but the child was not the child.
It's
Oh.
a big.
So I yelled up, "Run helpless child.exe."
Press X to Jason.
like
There should be.
There should.
We should make like a clear acrylic sign that says "Press X to Jason."
Jason. Oh, one of my favorite parts was all the cosplayers getting together to have their photos taken because they're all from the same.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Overwatch dudes always
Oh,
run into each other,
it's
and
like,
they love it.
They do that.
Like all the Overwatch people got together, all the Marvel people got together.
All the My Hero Akas got
Oh, yeah,
together.
I was
Right.
about to say that's one of my favorite ones.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
All of the
Favorite
My Hero
APCC
Academia people got
Yeah.
together, and what's his name? One of the cosplay guests.
Yeah.
Boy, dude.
Leon Shiro?
Person-
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Leon Chiro.
On the second day, he cosplayed as All Might, and it was one of the best All Mights I've ever seen because, like,
Yeah.
his face paint with the harsh lighting.
shadow.
Yeah.
That,
The parang cell shaded.
yeah, that was great. But the great thing is, this guy is actually buff. So,
Oh, yeah.
so during the
He
My
lifted so many women.
dude, like
Really?
during the My Hero Aka cosplay gathering,
Yeah.
he would lift people up on his shoulders.
Damn, son.
Like actual All Might.
he
And-
lifted
Hell
up
yeah.
Uraraka and Midori.
Yeah. It's really
some
cool.
point.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love this new age of Green Naruto.
And apparently,
I love
like
it.
how he got to this event because he was flown in was that I think because his All Might cosplay was blowing up, people were saying like, "Oh man, I wish you could come to ABCC." Ganyan. And he was like, you know what? So he contacted like APCC
nice.
and then
Cool.
That's
built enough of a
good.
buzz. Then they actually flew him in.
Dude, his Gladio was real good too.
Dude, his Joseph is
man.
perfect.
Dude,
Yeah, the
he had
poses,
dude,
on,
all the
holy shit.
poses were on
Post
point.
game on
I don't
point.
watch it, but yeah, that looks
was
like
doing it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he was doing
You
it.
got to get on that after seeing that.
Yeah.
And then I swear there were so many like
Is your
people
ring
on my
burning?
feed na nagpapabuhat sa kanya.
Oh, yeah?
Take a photo like
Oh,
dang.
man, it's so good.
So many women.
Gusto mo magpabuhat din.
You probably would.
I think my most favorite moment in the APCC was the 5 T-Rexes that were
that was fun.
that was
brawling on the second floor.
Everywhere.
Dude, one of the best parts of the con was like I think on the second or the third day, like all of us were just like standing in the middle of the con. Third day, and like we were just talking, and then suddenly 2 T-Rexes holding lightsabers run past us.
Yeah.
And then like they're just having a good time, shit like that.
They're dueling,
like
basically.
after they run past us, one of the security canine dogs.
Yeah, there were bomb dogs.
Yeah,
in there.
they start barking like this fucking pair of T-Rexes, and the 2 T-Rexes look at the dog, like they make panic gestures,
Yeah,
and then they run away.
the opposite side.
And I'm like,
That's the
wow. I wish I recorded that. That's like a fucking straight out of the cartoon.
Dude, I wish I was one of the T-Rexes.
Dude, those T-Rexes are amazing
And,
because
like,
that kept happening.
Yeah. The dog, that
He
one
kept
dog.
freaking out. The German Shepherd.
Yeah, the German Shepherd kept freaking out at those fucking dinos.
Every time.
And like, I think I finally understand it now because, like, I would always think that when you put on the suit, you have to act stupid. But no, I think the suit just makes you look stupid.
Then
Because
that's
the head
it.
is just flopping
No,
around.
because like
It's
with your
easy.
movements, you'd think that you'd need to like act like a dinosaur a bit, like
Tiny bit, yeah. maybe.
but like just
Just having it on.
just having it
Makes
on
you look silly.
makes you look silly.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
me and Donna, our favorite T-Rex out of the whole bunch was not the lightsaber T-Rexes.
Alright.
Bag T-Rex.
Our favorite one was the tote bag T-Rex because there's a T-Rex and there's just a tote bag on one of the tiny arms.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, it's so fucking cute. He's
just
going
running
shopping.
around, yeah.
He's it's the cutest thing. Oh.
And then they all meet and have a fight.
Dude,
and then
yeah,
they freak
they
out the dog still.
Yeah, the dogs would bark. It's so great.
Because I think the dog thinks it's like one of those armored suits that
Yeah.
they train with.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Either that or like, what is this creature?
dude, must bite.
I think it was more scared than angry. Because it only barks when they get near.
Exactly. One thing I was sad to miss though was the Agretsuko mascots.
Yeah, I didn't think
Ooh, I didn't
saw
even
that,
see him.
actually.
I saw
only
pictures.
saw photos.
Yeah, I only saw photos of the Agretsuko mascot.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I want to see that.
I wanted to see her too.
Like, speaking of Netflix though.
Yeah.
Like, the Netflix booth was so much more open.
Yeah,
I appreciated that.
I think they addressed like what the problem was last time. That
Yeah.
it's just this huge
Closed and
enclosed
lines.
space.
I'll say that the booth last year looks a lot more impressive because
Yes.
it's a big closed
Yeah,
thing.
It's immersive.
Like,
it's more
it's-
immersive
yeah.
compared to this
And
year's.
parang it's more imposing to you, and like, and you see the line like, "Oh, this must be the shit."
Yeah.
But then having to actually go in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and line up.
And
Yeah,
like,
we
the
were
thing-
fortunate because we got to get in with our passes. and
Yeah,
so-
totally. But from last year, their setup was like kind of IKEA-ish because they guide you through an experience.
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
booth to
you
booth.
go to
Yeah,
booth,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But for this year, it was just like an open area.
It's like
You
a
could just-
town.
Yeah,
You can just walk in, walk out. Yeah.
But one of my favorite parts was the fucking Hatchet Gang.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, man.
I fucking love them.
dude, they're great.
Holy shit.
Basically,
actually.
throughout the con, like they hired this group of actors as like this
Right.
mafia Hatchet
Yeah.
Gang.
For Iron Fist season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like throughout certain points of the day, they would just have a skit where they intimidate the fuck.
Right.
Yeah, it would be so great. And Raffy, I know you have a story about this.
What? No.
Yeah, you do.
It makes me sound like a douche. Like,
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
You want me to tell it?
okay. I always feel like a douche whenever I say it. Like, oh, look how tough I am.
okay. So basically, the whole thing the gang does is like they beat on one dude and they intimidate the crowds. Like, hey, there's nothing going on here.
Yeah,
Get out
they
of
have
here.
cartoon Italian accents.
Yeah. They're super cartoonish about it. It's all fun. Like, it's all fun and good. Everyone's having fun. And it's like, they go through the crowd one by one. It's like, hey, get out of here. What are you looking at? There's nothing to see over here. And it's like, when Raffy was there, like, they were working the crowd one by one. It's like, 1, threat 2, person to person, threat, get out of here.
Yeah.
Comes to Raffy, the fucking gang member skips Raffy. Pass, hard pass. I will intimidate the next person.
You look like that Luke Cage guy. I'm not messing with you.
I'm not messing with no bulletproof
But remember
skin.
the Hatchet gang. Fucking.
Oh man,
I fucking love them though. They threaten even after the skit, then they threaten the crowds to like disperse and shit.
Yeah,
like they'd hang
until they
around,
leave, yeah.
and they'd hassle the people lining up for stuff. They'd go to the tattoo shop and like if someone took a tattoo of the Hatchet gang, they'd teach him like they teach him the symbol, the handshake of the Hatchet gang. Then you do it, then like they're so hype about it. Like,
Cool.
do the handshake to me now. Now do it to him. Give it to him. Then they do it, and they cross their things. And like if you get the Iron Fist tattoo,
dragon, yeah.
the dragon, they say, "What is that tattoo? What is it? What is this chicken? Huh? Why does everyone keep getting tattoos of the chicken? I don't understand it." They just heckle people. I love it.
Man, that's great.
It's so good.
I think that's the biggest improvement because there was one big weird open space that people seem to avoid. It was the space for the Disenchanted booth.
Yeah.
For some
Nobody was aware about Disenchanted.
At the other side of the
other
hatching.
corner?
Yeah.
Basically, in the middle, there's the alley where the Hatchet gang happens, right?
Yeah.
And to the left is the Agretsuko booth.
Yeah.
And to the right is the Disenchanted booth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the whole Netflix area would be so filled. But for some reason, at any given point of the day, there was always less people at the Disenchanted section. As if this carpet was like people didn't want to step on
I
this
think because
carpet.
it looked blocked off.
Yeah,
Because
right?
as you're going through, there's like a fence of some
Yeah,
sort.
it didn't feel welcoming.
And
It's a hit
I
or
don't know
miss
what
for
it
them.
is. Like,
Yeah.
do people know what that is?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
it's the
nobody's
new
aware.
Matt Groening show.
Sure, but like,
Nobody's
the
aware that
Simpsons
much.
Yeah,
There's no-
graining. Sorry.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I saw the art for that. Okay.
Yeah, it's the new
it
Matt
looks
Groening
like The
show.
Simpsons
Yeah, it
Futurama.
looks like this.
Nobody's
but like,
really aware.
there's no
They're playing
following
trailer
yet.
for it.
Yeah. I mean, like it's Matt Groening. You know, I used to say groaning so much.
I thought
I
that's
still
how you
think
say it.
I still think it was it's groaning.
Really?
Groaning.
Yeah, is it graining?
I think it's graining.
Is it
Are you
graining
sure?
or groaning?
I learned
Groaning.
it recently, but that was from a YouTube
Don't
video.
fact check, please.
Yeah.
Huwag ka maniwala dun. YouTube yun.
Back to the Iron Fist Hatchet gang.
Yeah.
Parang like I walk in as the skit was happening, so like, may sutukan ba dito? Like, nah, but like, all right, let's go check it out. Video full out, right? I watched the entire skit.
Yeah.
It's funny that I know one of those guys.
Yeah.
Because parang like,
Si Papa Joey.
no,
Isa dun, diba?
CC George, the guy who looks like the most white out of all of them.
Oh, okay.
Parang I used to play Injustice with
The
that
small
guy.
dude or the big
The
dude?
dude with the long. Wait, they all had long hair. no?
Yeah, they all had long hair.
Like the most white guy out of all. of them.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
The one who would do the double point every time.
I fucking love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're all wrestlers. Some Manila Wrestling
One of them
Federation.
is.
Okay.
Yeah. I think at least one of them is.
Yeah.
Cool.
Interesting.
Like, I think tatlo sila na
Oh,
wrestlers
it
doon.
could be.
Yeah.
Like Samson recognized one of them and
Si
like
Papa Joey.
yeah, si Papa Joey.
Which one was he? The bearded one?
Yeah.
the biggest dude?
No. Remember the old stupid skit I showed you guys on Facebook? The stupid
Si Papa Joey Machan.
Yeah. The stupid
Wala na siyang tiyan ngayon.
Yeah, the stupid tender
Joey na.
bluesy hot dog.
Right. Oh,
No,
shit.
I don't remember. Later.
It's probably just on Facebook. Look up tender bluesy hot dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll link it in the description.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Just fucking look like it's the dumbest skit.
Holy
and it's
shit,
like
you're right.
Diba?
like he Samson recognized one of the Hatchet gang as
Papa Joey.
as Papa Joey.
The big,
Yeah, diba?
Yeah, that's him.
the biggest dude.
Papa Joey. Yeah, the
Like
biggest
sa drama, you can
Papa Joey na kasi ngayon.
The biggest dude.
Joey.
Is this
Papa
the
Joey.
biggest dude?
Tender
Yeah,
bluesy hot
the
dog.
tallest dude.
The tallest dude was so hype about
The one
being
with the
in the Hatchet
scraggly
gang.
beard.
Yeah.
He would throw like fake punches to the crowd.
It was funny because when they were ending their skit, and then the guy they were beating up had to be wheeled out secretly somewhere, and like, man, my blood pressure, and like, hold up, you gotta get yourself checked, bro. Let's get out of here. And like as they walk out, fucking an armored daredevil comes by. You missed the fight, dude.
Where were
you? And he's like, what's going on over here?
I've been practicing law.
Was it you that told me you yelled out as a Spider-Man while the skit was happening? Like, Spider-Man, what are you doing?
There was one watching.
Save him,
Spider-Man. He went in line for like the Iron Fist. Do a flip.
Spider-Man!
Save them. You messed with one of us. You messed with all of us.
You messed with one of us.
You messed with all of us.
Missed opportunity, guys.
I really wanted to do that. Like, I caught it again on the last day. Like, I wanted to do like a shaky cam video of me heckling them. Like, you're none but bullies.
Dude, next year we dress up as New Yorkers. just 4 of us New Yorkers.
Say hot dog time.
Yeah, we just throw lunch.
No.
Get on the place.
No. Here's the plan. We build a fake hot dog cart.
We wheel it in.
Yeah. We wheel it in, and at opportune moments, we stop, bring out a hot dog, and just shout at people.
No, shout at people trying to beat up Spider-Man.
Dude,
Or kung may hobgoblin cosplayer. Hey, you bully Spider-Man. There's a brain operator guy.
Hey, Spider-Man,
Get on the crane, Spider-Man.
Get on the crane, Spider-Man.
You messed with one of us?
You mess with all of us.
Because the Hatchet gang was like all about, being rough and bully and everything. Then you see the photos of APCC. They're all smiling with the crowd.
I love them. They interact with the crowd
really
so
good
much.
skit.
Yeah.
They do like if they saw I saw this one time. There was a Deadpool standing in line, and I think it's the whitest guy that goes up to him and says, "You know, I don't like costume vigilantes, but you're a mercenary, and I can respect that." So good.
So good.
So good.
That's good.
Trabaho lang. Oh, man.
Yeah, he ain't a vigilante. He gets paid for it. They're really good.
They were the best part of APCC for me. Like the Netflix booth in general. Like I hope they do it every year. To this degree.
I think it's gonna be a staple. Like
I hope it gets better next year.
Like
I think it's just going to get better and better.
Yeah, like make it look at like an actual town next time. So
like the crowd reception last year was really good.
Yeah.
So
Because they're getting...
for sure they're gonna do
legit.
it again next year.
They're getting better and better with their set design, too.
Especially now that they have Hall N.
Yeah, totally.
And like they were actually debuting some new stuff. Like the Castlevania trailer went up there earlier after than it did online.
Yeah,
And the first episode of Iron Fist season 2 is shown.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Good for that, because like Hall M was nothing.
Yeah.
It was nothing.
You know why?
We got
half the heroes are dead, dude.
Oh no! Spoiler alert.
That's why they can't make the series, because they're dead.
Not
They got
dead,
snapped.
guys. Dust is different.
Dusted. But yeah, we got into the Hall M
For the Marvel thing?
the big Marvel thing, like the as media we were given like special seats and all that stuff, and like there was nothing. Like we've all seen it. Like they go through all the Marvel stuff. Like they go through the comics. Apparently they revealed comics that were still in development but weren't announced yet. So that's something, but I don't know if I follow that.
You're not the audience for that.
Yeah, like
totally.
they go games, so mobile games, Future Fight. That's like Kamala Khan, Future Fight. Okay, fine. Other things. Then Spider-Man, few footage of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
The
PS4 Spider-Man. That's fine. Okay, and like it's still going on, and like we're not getting
Anything new?
Anything
We've
from
all seen
Captain
them.
Marvel or
Like
Miss Marvel.
that was what was happening at the very last when it got to movies, because it was doing comics, TV, movies. TV was like first bit of Iron Fist season 2.
Oh, okay.
And animation was like the new Marvel Rising,
Oh yeah.
which we already saw,
Yeah.
because the trailer went out.
Yeah.
So like nothing new. When it got to movies, we were expecting like Captain Marvel, like whatever, 10 minutes, or like
But
costume
no,
design, or like
nothing.
Captain Marvel's boot or whatever.
No.
But nothing. Like it was just the 10 10-year.
that one. That,
yeah.
10-year thank you video for Marvel.
Well, maybe it was just an awkward time and they had nothing lined up.
That's
yeah?
probably
Yeah,
it.
that's probably
Because
it.
people were chanting.
Yeah,
Even Captain Marvel cosplayer in the crowd is like, he's doing this, like pointing to her.
Pointing to herself.
Captain Marvel! Like, they were getting raucous. And we felt like there might have been something. And then the guy just goes, I don't have it.
Oh no, that's the worst press.
Yeah. And then,
You know what would have been a better stinger?
What?
Shazam!
that looks fun, actually.
I haven't watched
Yeah,
the
but that's a different
Wait.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah. I haven't watched the
That's
trailer
the
yet.
joke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have not.
It's fine.
Looks good. I mean,
It's a
shaping
kid
up.
in an adult's body.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
Also, Venom looks good.
Yeah, actually.
Dude,
I'm
all
surprised
like-
about
like-
the
yeah,
second
Yeah, but that's
trailer.
a Sony thing, though.
Yeah.
That they can't really show that.
But I was really, tangentially, I was really skeptical about the new Venom, and like the more I see of it, the more like, okay.
Plus, how do you
Might be
do
something.
How do you do Venom without Spider-Man?
you can.
That's fine.
can-
Have you seen the short film?
No.
That
Okay.
someone, I forget the name, but it's shot in black and white, and then it's Eddie Brock doing work.
It's like a mini mockumentary.
Yeah, but it's really good.
No, but like my thing is like,
they're following like a series of murders, and then it's like 10 minutes long.
but without Venom like seeing Spider-Man and like developing similar powers to Spider-Man, what does Venom do?
Eats people.
Eats people.
Yeah.
Just he's a bad boy.
Suicide.
You're asking Ultimate Venom.
Ultimate Venom.
Ultimate
okay.
Venom sometimes
yeah.
doesn't have the logo, and he just like has tendrils instead of webs, so he just eats people.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he's
yeah.
just fucking Carnage. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Without the crazy, bam, a serial killer made in the 90s.
I am Carnage.
And-
My voice.
I'm still really not sold on Tom Hardy's American accent. He always does that.
It's
like
fine.
whiny.
It's better
But that
than
was right. It's only if I was. No, it's
Venom.
it's like he's a wisp. He has a wisp always.
Speaking of Marvel and American accents, though, how was Danny Rand?
He was fine.
It's me,
Ace May, the
the immortal Iron Fist.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah, that's one thing.
What happened?
That's one thing. So, we also got into a media group interview with Danny Rand.
Yeah.
Finn Jones.
Finn Jones.
You made him say spaghetti ball.
No.
Okay.
So there
said
are a
it
bunch of like
himself.
semi-serious questions. There are like fun questions. So there were like the serious ones, which are like, what's it like working with Ryan Fist, and what's the transition like from season 1, season 2? Blah blah blah. Answer. And then serious stuff. What's the preparation like? What's the martial arts program? Blah blah blah. Answer. And then one girl just goes, "If you were a food, what would you be?"
Oh no!
That's a great question.
I mean, yeah, I would answer that. That's good.
Yeah, he was really game for it too. Like he didn't like he thought for a while like
flinch.
What food would I
I
be?
feel like he went for it. Like
I feel like I'd be a
setup tea. He did say like he did say like maybe a spaghetti bolognese. Like I feel all wiggly. Like ask him again tomorrow. It'll be a different food. Like every day is different, isn't it? This, okay.
Oh man, that's strong.
It's different, isn't it?
It's different, isn't it?
Oh, God damn you! Iron Fist
Immortal bolognese.
And like
That's Raffy's impression of everyone.
Of every-
Every European.
Dude,
No, not even.
No, not even.
that's his Art Venturin impression too.
Yeah,
that's
you're not
everyone.
God damn it.
Ace me, Spider-Man.
My name is Tom Holland.
Oh, wait, that's accurate. That's accurate.
He's British.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
My name is Tom Holland, Spider-Man. I'm from Brooklyn.
Pip, pip.
Queens.
Oh no!
No.
Please submit your nerd card for revocation.
Oh no!
Yeah, that was fine. I was hoping for a Luke Cage sit down, but he didn't do it.
Oh, he didn't do it?
Yeah,
that was
it's probably because he's the last minute addition, and like he got brought in to fill up
With Jessica Henwick's.
Jessica Henwick's thing, and like we feel like maybe.
I'm not loved in this community.
No. And like maybe like the fees are different. And like
That could be.
That makes sense.
some-
That makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Did you see the interesting thing that happened to Luke Cage though?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
When he was looking for a place to eat.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
Shit.
it showed up on his Instagram,
Yeah.
and during one of his breaks at APCC, he tried walking around MOA, the mall, right?
Yeah.
Just to look for some food. And like he walks past a restaurant named KKK.
Fuck.
Right.
And like he just takes a picture with it and like, I'm looking for a place to eat, but like I don't think this place is good.
I don't think I'm welcome.
Yeah, I don't think I'm welcome here. And for anyone that doesn't know, here in the Philippines, KKK stands for Katipuner.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. History.
Oh, someone do it.
Yeah,
Someone do it.
but
We'll be
basic-
bad Filipinos.
Oh no, we're such bad Filipinos.
We'll be deported
Oh,
to space.
Taas,
There we go.
Galang-galang ang katipunan ng
Ng mga anak
anak
ng
ng
bayan.
bayan.
there you go. Taas-taasan
Galang-galang.
kagalang-galangang katipunero.
Katipunan
No.
ng
Katip-
anak ng bayan.
We're such bad Filipinos.
Ba't kagalit?
Oh no.
Oo nga, ba't galit, sir? Kagalang-galang.
Kagalang-galang.
Oh, no.
But that one's, yeah.
Anyways, basically KKK is like a bunch of freedom fighters here in the
Yeah, yeah,
Philippines.
Revolutionary front for the Spanish.
Yeah.
Back,
Not the,
like 300 years ago.
Yeah.
not the bad racist dudes.
No?
How long ago?
100 plus
More
years
than
ago?
400.
Yeah, yeah,
More
yeah.
than 400. Like,
No, I mean like
Wait,
the
what?
entire Spanish thing was like 300 something years.
oh, we're
Yeah.
bad Filipinos. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
we're so bad with history.
History is hard.
This is why I'm quiet.
Reading is hard, man.
But yeah, like we
Yeah,
did
yeah.
it first.
Yeah. Our KKK was before the bad one.
Yeah, not
Before
the bad
the-
racist boys.
Before the bad one.
racist American
Yeah,
group.
that Dave Chappelle is the head of.
And it's like,
Do you know that skit?
yeah, I know that exact
Do you
skit.
know that skit? Like,
Where he's a clan leader.
Dave Chappelle is the leader of the clan,
But
and
he's
like
blind.
he's blind, and no one told him he was black.
That's the
funny.
worst. It was actually funny because I looked at the actual Instagram posts, and
Yeah.
there were like a lot of Americans like in the comments going
Uh-oh.
like, "Oh,
Or like, haha, if only they knew.
yeah." It's like most of the comments were like,
Or parang-
I wonder if they even know what that means."
Like they should have not named it that.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Just in case.
And I'm just like, we came first though.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that
Ours
was like,
was Valiant.
what's the name of Luke Cage's actor?
Michael Cole.
Michael Cole.
I think
Mike
like he
Coulter.
knew, or at least when he
Yeah,
saw it,
yeah,
someone
he
explained it
knew.
immediately.
Yeah.
He wasn't really
Because
super
it
offended.
seemed like, as a joke.
Yeah.
When we posted it.
And there were a lot of actual Filipinos in the comments
Yeah,
explaining what
everything.
KKK is here.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you know about the Jamie Foxx incident though?
No.
From
no.
a couple of years back.
What happened?
no.
Wait a minute.
Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no.
So I don't know how familiar you are with Gateway in Cubao. So there's this food court inside there. So Jamie Foxx gets wind of a restaurant or a stall in the food court.
Okay.
Whoa, that's named Flavors of Negros.
For anyone unaware, Negros is
Those are regions
place.
here.
Negros
Yeah.
is a region in the Philippines. It's just named that.
Yeah.
But Flavors of Negros is spelled exactly as Flavors of
That other.
that other thing.
What? Negros is a word.
Yeah.
We just don't know how to navigate this.
Yeah. We should not give power to the word.
It's true.
We're taking it back.
We're taking it back.
Flavors of Negros.
It's different.
APCC, am I right?
Am I right? APCC. Any final thoughts?
Had Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Man, I just
Yeah.
wish I could have caught like the guests because all their stuff was in the morning.
Yeah.
All their interviews were in the early morning.
Yeah.
But
and-
what I want to happen is next year. I really hope that this showing from Netflix is like as strong as it is, or even stronger. Because I get the sense of like critically speaking, I get the sense of like APCC dwindling a little bit. Like
Just a bit. Yeah,
like
I can feel it too.
The spectacle of APCC has kind of like diminished a little bit.
Yeah.
Like from the very first one with the
the giant
World Trade,
Hulkbuster.
World Trade,
Yeah.
and that was like a huge area that was really amazing. And like
Yeah, that felt like a foreign convention.
it scaled down,
International convention.
and
Oh,
like
that's weird. Yeah.
but with Netflix, it's almost inversely proportional. Like they keep bringing
They're
it
getting
every
bigger.
year.
Right.
So I hope they don't see that the con is also dwindling and like they'd lower their presence, like their effort. So I hope that they just keep doing it
Right.
better and better
I think
because I really look forward to that.
Yeah, I think overall it was very, very enjoyable.
Yeah.
But like a little like I was really surprised about the crowd on Saturday being similar to the crowd.
I have a feeling that it's a seasonal thing because it started off like at least a month earlier than it usually does.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Even the rain, the weather was bad.
Yeah, the
weather's
weather
really
was
bad.
so bad.
Yeah, so when it came to Sunday, people came out and it's fine. Yeah.
So many
All right.
cosplayers though, it's insane.
Yeah. So,
You got this, man.
anything else you want to talk about?
Oh,
Or,
I mean, like real life stuff.
that's it. Yeah.
Besides that, right?
Yeah.
What life? It's MTGA only.
life.
You want to go for a quick round of like
Yeah.
real life stories?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yo,
So
yeah,
we-
you got stories,
Oh no,
man.
it's
man.
no, you built it up too much.
Oh man, you got
Yeah.
some stories. You
So-
made a
Notes.
list.
All right.
Okay, so like, what's going on with us? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So
I'll choose this one thing as my one story.
yeah. So do you want to start, Raffy?
Sure.
Or no, you're the host. You
Are
have
we
to
gonna
pick
do?
one.
Are we gonna do?
Are you gonna roll a die
One?
to see who tells a story?
No, I'm putting on
Gods of chaos.
Chaos ba to? We're putting chaos in this organized random mechanic.
Okay. Let me do my one first. I'm not
Okay.
sure if it's good to end on.
All right.
Okay, so, and also I apologize because this might be in full Filipino,
That's fine.
because it's funnier in Filipino. So,
Okay.
went to the gym today, and I witnessed.
Just today.
Is this
Yeah.
another gym mystery?
It's not a mystery,
Oh, it's not a
but,
mystery.
but it's a story.
I thought it was gonna be a mystery.
No, I'm so sorry.
I was waiting for you.
Nah, don't interrupt.
Yeah.
Interrupt. There was no.
I'm waiting for it. I'm biding my time.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, at the gym,
Okay.
I witnessed parang legit tampuhan between bros.
Legit tampuhan between bros.
Like-
So two bros were having a lover's quarrel.
Yeah,
Okay.
and like,
What was happening?
and like,
What's happening there?
and like,
can't take it.
so,
Mix can't take it.
so I'm doing my stuff.
I need push-ups.
So I'm doing my
You're
stuff.
not even at the story yet.
Two bros were upset with each other.
Right.
Yeah. They were having a lover's quarrel with each other. So I witnessed this as I'm doing my stuff, right? And the guy was doing his. One of the dudes were doing this, and the guy walks in and was like, "Oh, nangyari? Parang akala ko ba sabay tayo?" Hindi, akala ko kay Gio ko sasabay. The first guy goes, "Hindi, sige, okay lang."
You want to try translating that for our non-Filipino listeners?
I don't know how funny it would be.
Yeah, no,
gonna be
like,
hard.
like, yo, bro, I thought you were riding with me. I thought you were going to the gym with me.
No, not riding.
not riding.
Doing the workout
Yeah.
together.
Doing the workout
I thought we were working out together.
Yeah, basically.
It's even
Yo,
worse.
what up? I thought we were working out together. What? I've already started. I thought you were working out with Gio. No, it's fine.
My third part.
As he grabs like the weights. No, it's fine. I'll
fine.
just do my
It's fine.
own.
Oh no.
It's fine, man. You don't have to work out with me.
And
Oh,
Legit
dude.
tampuhan.
what we saw here is a broken heart.
Drop the weight, son.
Yeah. You know what? I have a similar story.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
It's actually the opposite because
Bromance?
ang hirap ikwento to ng English.
No, do it. Do it in Tagalog. Just do it in
So
Tagalog.
basically, I think this was last month ago. So nagkasabay kami ni Bert.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Thirsty Bert.
Big Thirsty
No
Bert.
more. Because it's
Sated bird. Quenched bird.
Quenched bird. Yeah.
So basically, we were doing rounds on the gym. And then, may nakakasabay kami ibang bros na, di ba?
Yeah.
there's this two bros nga. One legit gay bro.
Okay.
Alright.
And the other one's probably his friend lang talaga.
Okay.
So we were exercising. Sila, they're doing their own thing. In the, ano yung machine na parang may cable rows?
Machine though.
Yung parang, what's that apparatus?
Parang jungle
weights at the
gym
end?
with the thing.
That's basta may cable rows.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what what they're doing was para siyang row na nakaganon.
Okay, so you're doing back rows.
Doing back rows.
All right.
Your shoulders.
Yeah, so
Oh,
basically
boy.
that's what they're doing. Ngayon, we were doing benches, tapos si Bert sabi sa akin, mix din naman silang dalawa.
Okay.
All right.
When I turned to the right, I saw them two doing back rows simultaneously in an X position. So the other one was like lean, like arches back toward it, so it's doing the rows.
Okay.
Isa naman, ganon.
Facing each other.
Yeah, like facing each other.
Yeah, so
in
beside
X
each other,
position.
but
Or beside
X
each other, but
position.
facing the other way.
Yeah, and then they're
perfect
doing
sync.
reps in perfect sync. Like
You're drift compatible, bro.
basically, yeah, drift compatible. Those
Their periods synced up.
Oh no.
sobrang ingay ni Bert para sa kanya. Megs, sila mo to. Gago.
Mix tingnan mo to.
Well, wala rin sila magagawa.
So
You gotta peep this mix.
yeah, it's like so these two dudes are doing back rows in perfect sync.
And
And like
surprisingly-
Thirsty Bert just goes, "Yo, check this out!" Really
Look at
loud.
those two.
Look at those two.
You gotta peep this.
Check this out, yo.
oh man.
That's
Whisper
not
na
bad.
maingay.
Gym stories are really good. All time high.
What about you,
Yeah.
Emil?
Oh, me? I've been mostly busy because like
Work, right?
Yeah.
You got a new
Yeah, because
job.
like I got a new job. Like a lot of things are changing. I'm like fixing a lot of my.
Bawal ka na sa Twitch, boy.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Like
Officially, yeah.
yeah. I mean like
We still got Facebook.
yeah. I got a new job. It's for streaming stuff. You know, stuff like that.
We must elaborate once you actually start doing the training.
Totally. But for now, I'm just like busy rearranging my life.
That's good.
Yeah.
In a good way.
In a good way.
More money to buy cardboard, son.
Hell yes.
All those
man.
cast downs.
Yeah, I mean, like being a freelancer for such a long time, it's like it's sort of like a weird.
Refreshing.
No, it's like a mix of feelings of like
Oh, yeah.
because like I'm so used to being so free and stuff like that, but like at the same time, it's like nice to have some form of stability.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, of course.
I'm like
Because money's important.
it's like a mixed bag of like good.
Yeah.
Overall good, but at the same time like this is new.
Oh yeah, dude. Transition period.
Yeah.
Look at that.
This is new.
I love that it's super vague, so maybe you can
Yeah.
fill us in once you're allowed to talk
Right,
about it.
right.
Yeah.
It's only been a week.
Yeah. And like I'm signing contracts, things like that. I don't know
Right.
what's not allowed yet. But besides that, mostly I've been watching like anime when I can. I've been playing MTG when I can. Like Cells at Work is really
Strong.
it speaks to me.
Okay.
I love your
dude.
reaction to this. Like,
Dude, I fucking love Cells at Work. Have you guys gotten on that yet?
I only
the
watched one.
Osmosis
I only watched
Jones
one
anime.
episode. It's
Yes.
episode 4.
This is the Osmosis Jones anime.
I haven't. I've seen clips of the little platelet girls.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I've seen clips of the two main protags. But then I've been seeing the bloodied white blood cell art with the knife, and like
Yeah.
I gotta find out what
Wait.
that's about.
Yeah.
Like how do the white blood cells fight?
Yeah, the white blood cells, man. It's like
messy.
Oh wow.
like when I watch this show, it's so pure and
'Cause they protect your
educational.
body.
It's so
Yeah.
pure and educational that I wish I had this when I was younger. Like that's how this show makes me feel, and it totally helps that it's made by David Production.
Yeah, the JoJo dudes.
Yeah, the JoJo people,
and they
made
can
it.
draw good.
Yeah, they can draw good. They can draw good. It's nice. It's nice, and I
Fuck
like.
Magic School Bus. I wanted this shit.
Yeah, dude. And like I like how the entire community has kind of like dogpiled on this new franchise.
It's the new hotness.
It's the new hotness for sure.
People turned out their cosplays real fast for APC.
Real fast.
So fast.
Yeah.
And I
Next
mean,
day, there's already an army of platelets.
yeah, dude. And I mean, it's like the costumes are simple, so it lends itself to that kind of reaction.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Real good.
I swear, the red blood cells look like Mario, Super Mario outfits.
Oh, dude. Oh, they kind of do.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Because
I thought
It's
there was
like
more.
jean shorts.
yeah, you got the jean shorts, you got the red jacket, you got the red hat.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's really good. Dude, I ended up buying, like usually when I'm at a con, like I keep spending to an all-time low, but I ended up buying like a white blood cell hat and a platelet hat just for the memes of it.
He-
It's like,
That got the other dudes to buy it.
oh all of the other media dudes started buying platelet hats, and I'm like, what have I done? Everyone's gonna be a platelet now.
And if everyone's a platelet,
No one's a... No, that's not how that works.
oh yeah, no one's a platelet.
Grow up.
Mostly adjusting to life stuff, playing a lot of MTGA. Hopefully, I want to get on more games when I can.
Sweet.
Life is
Man.
happening, dude. What about you,
good.
Migoy?
Bring us home, Migoy.
Bring us home.
Man, it's mostly been Magic the Gathering online. Losing sleep over this stupid game.
Dude,
The
dailies are
rabbit
fun,
hole.
man.
It's not even real. It's beta. It's
And like,
gonna go away.
I feel so ashamed where I keep playing Magic and my
Yeah.
dailies are gone.
Yeah, like once it's gone, I have no reason to play.
I'm
I
still
need
playing.
to test out this deck.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. It's like you still continue playing. It's like, but what is this for?
You don't earn anything.
Exactly.
What am I doing this for? Anong pinaglalaban mo?
But then there's also that opposite where like, oh, a new daily appeared. It's a fun game.
Dude, those dailies are nuts though. Sometimes they give away whole decks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh yeah.
They just added
Yeah.
one like a few days ago.
Yeah, dude.
The red black
Black red one. Yeah.
with Angrath.
Recently, I got a Golgari one. Dude, yeah.
There's a Golgari.
Yeah, I think it's random for everyone, isn't it?
Yeah, the order is different.
Yeah,
like
the
I was
order.
talking to a bunch of other media friends. Some people got the white blue 1st. Some people got the red black 1st. Some people got the Demir first.
I got a black white life gain deck.
What?
that I'm tweaking.
I don't think I got that.
Targeted marketing.
No, even there.
Black white life gain. Am I
Good-
right?
good
Am I right,
guy.
guys?
So I've been playing a bunch of that, like losing sleep over that legit. And I thought like, oh, to kill time while I'm waiting for my opponent's turn, I can watch stuff.
Yeah.
Cue the Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Hell yeah. Nine.
So yeah, I've gone through season 1, half of season 2. It's a lot of episodes.
Such a
It's a
good
lot.
show.
It's a lot.
And a lot of quality.
Like savor it while you can because it will run out.
Right. I've also been using that time to also like go through some backlog Let's Plays.
Oh yeah.
That I've had stored. So I finished the Best Friends Yakuza 0 LP.
Oh.
Which I forgot I didn't finish for like the longest time. I'm catching up on their LA Noir. And like fucking it's like a year old, I think, at least. And then it's like I'm at the point where Pat keeps talking about his constipation that he had to go to the hospital for.
Right. Yeah, that did
I
happen.
forgot about this.
Yeah.
And he's still talking about it.
It's pretty funny. Dude, I need to do the same thing because like MTGA gives you like there's enough leniency there that you can
Right.
kind of pay attention to something else.
Kind of,
Yeah.
but not really, because you're looking
Yeah.
at your board still.
Yeah, but at the same time, when it's your turn to do anything, you hear that big sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when it's your opponent's turn and they're playing blue, white,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aether Revolt, or
Yeah.
whatever.
You,
the fuck.
you just
better
don't wanna. You just don't.
You gotta
want-
wait.
Yes. When you feel when your opponent's playing blue, don't look away. That's
Yeah.
basically it.
Counter.
Yeah.
Don't look away.
But when he's playing Aether Flux, you can't do anything.
Yeah,
So
you can't.
Just watch
You just
an
can't.
episode.
Oh, he
Or when you're both
Fuck
playing
it,
life
Aether
game,
Flux.
get
Yeah.
ready for an hour of nothing.
You could finish a whole episode. in
dude,
that shit.
Aether Flux is. Dude, it happened to me last
Yeah.
night. I was like,
Bananas.
oh, he bounced all his permanents. Oh, they're all 0 to cast. Oh, he did it again. Oh, he did it.
Oh, he's got 148
No,
mana.
here's the thing. Like, I got him down to 6 health. I got him down
Yeah.
to 6. And then I was
Yeah.
like, I can finish him off next turn.
Nope.
Yeah.
Next
Nope.
turn,
Nope. Everything
168 life. And I'm like,
Fuck me.
and like, because I know how good it is to feel your deck going off. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll let him have it. I'm gonna let you do it. But
Shit.
he reaches 50 life and he's like, he doesn't shoot me in the face. And I'm like,
yeah.
okay. So
You can finish me off.
yeah, you can
now.
finish me off now. He makes it to 160 life.
Yeah.
He still doesn't do it.
Uses 2 bullets to kill my Ajani's pride mates.
Oh, that's just bullying.
And then he shoots me in the face. And I'm like,
That was your one.
yeah, I'll give that to you because I know how good it feels.
Right.
Oh, man.
Because when they do it, they keep doing it. Like, it happens really fast,
Yeah,
even though
it
they're
does,
doing
it
so
does.
much.
It
Like,
really does.
he's not stopping.
It's not stopping. My turn will never come.
I'll tell you what's stopping this podcast.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's bring it home.
Let's bring it
ladies and gentlemen. So check out please, if you're not subscribed yet to the Good Trades YouTube, please do that. Show some love to us. We'll show some love back, won't we?
Like, follow, subscribe. We can like comments on YouTube.
All that good stuff.
We can.
Yeah, we can also heart them if we're the owner of the account.
And you can pin it.
Yeah.
Pinning is also engagement.
Yeah. And also check out our Facebook. We post a lot of comics now that our dear old Cheesy Chimps does.
Yeah.
Yet to contribute to.
That's actually a new thing we haven't talked about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
If I have time. Like,
Check out the
Much more
comics.
in the works.
the latest one, I have trouble completing because I have work stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Of course.
Work sucks. It's
But
bad.
like that for all that good stuff, and also latest episodes of good trades and all that good jazz.
And our random adventures that also happened, like the pre-release for Magic.
Oh, yeah.
We went to the pre-release for Magic and stuff. We post
Yeah.
about stuff like that on the Facebook. Check that out.
Yes. All right. So let's Lanes walk out of here, I guess.
Yeah, man.
Mas nakalagay, it's a good game. Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Keep it going,
Keep
guys.
it going.
Keep it going.
everyone.
Oh shit, that would be cool. Keep it going.
Keep it going. You can see it and it just says, keep it going.
Dun sa black abyss ng crater.
Instead
Keep
of
it going.
Instead of defeat, it says keep it going.
Not if you're an Aether Flux deck. Fuck you if you keep it going.
Don't keep it
You
going.
can add the little text box when you do an emote. Keep it going. It's a good game.
Good trades.
Good trades.
Tapos yung icon si Emil as Jace.
Hello, it's me.
Oh shit.
Miguel. How do I feel like in your ear, Miguel? How do I feel like in your Hello, it's me in your eardrums, Miguel. How do I feel like in your ears now, Miguel? How do I feel like I'm in your eardrums now? Hello, Miguel. I'm in your eardrums now.